I'll play it for you. But I don't think you're going to be able to understand it. Flo sent it in over the weekend. With all the beeps in it.
Oh.
I don't think I can tell you that there's a debate going on.
A debate?
Would that be right, Flo?
Yeah.
And you can tell that he's at Party Cove. Is that right?
On the boat, Party Cove, a debate. That's all we know.
Now, I went through this several times. I think I got most of them.
Well, I'll listen.
But this one was rough. And a lot of times, because Flo's drunk and he's unintelligible, you just err on the side of safety and you bleep that bitch.
Bleep whatever sounds potentially dangerous.
Was it Saturday or Sunday?
This was actually Sunday. We were out and...
How long had you been out?
Since 3 o'clock in the morning. Actually, yeah, we got there Sunday morning about 3 a.m.
Why?
Well, we left the bar. We said, hey, let's go to Party Cove.
So it really started Saturday night.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we went to, concert. Then we went to Barflies, and then it was
Which
Party
concert?
Cove. It was the Feds in Fairfield Midland at House of Blues.
How was that?
Fantastic.
Okay. How do you do that? How do you start drinking the night before, and at 3 o'clock in the morning, you're still ready to do more?
Making new plans, yeah. I could.
Because if I start drinking, even in the afternoon, by 9 or 10, I'm finished.
How old are you again, Chloe?
36.
Yeah, when I was in my mid-30s, I could do that. Yeah, you can make new plans at 2 a.m. and 3 a.m. and stay up until well past dawn.
I've never been able to do that.
Yeah. I used to. I can't now.
Are you really 36?
Yeah.
Why is it he still seems like my little 22-year-old drunkard?
Because none of us really feel like we age, and as a result, that's when you knew him. That's in your mind, he'll always be that age, and we'll always be somewhere in our 30s.
It's just hard to, but what?
He'll be in his 20s forever. We'll be in our 30s.
Go.
In our minds.
Somehow we didn't get that same spiff.
And Close still acts like he's 22. Yeah. Most importantly,
that's a hard thing to believe. Is he's almost to the point of maturity. But you're as big as you're going to get, right?
I think so.
He's in his 30s. I'm growing. They're going to hit a spurt.
Because it still sounds like something somebody would do in college.
Sure, everything he does sounds like what you would do in college. And no one in their 30s on purpose drives their car into the lake. Unless you're a Kennedy.
And you're sick of that date. Do you do any normal adult things on the weekends?
I don't kind of clean the house, clean the room, and clean the car out, you know.
You clean your room?
Yeah.
You have roommates?
Yes. So it's kind of like one of those tough things to where...
So you're 36, you still got roommates?
Yes.
What are your plans for life, Chloe?
We've never really explored this.
I don't know why it took me this long to think of that question. You're in your mid-30s. It's certainly time to start thinking about the future.
What do you want to do when you grow up?
No, that was stupid to say, which is why I didn't. Go ahead, Chloe.
I don't know. Just move to an island somewhere.
You know, most of those islands...
You caught me mid...
Yeah. They could take cash, most of them.
What does that mean?
It means he doesn't have a lot of money to go off and live in a tropical island.
No, I mean, like, if I'm going to live in some big, huge condo or anything like that. No.
You moved off to an island. What would you do for money?
I would find a job somewhere on the island. I don't care if it's hollowing out boats.
You know, I talked to a lot of people down where we were in St. Thomas over Christmas. A lot of people have done just that. There's the people that own the little bar.
Those are the people that have gone through life and careers and got really as far as they could in life.
Well, some of them, but some of them...
Business execs, CEOs. Chloe still is driving his car into pools.
Good point.
Is that as far as your aspirations go? Or if this show went on forever, or as long as I can milk it, would you be content with that?
I believe so.
You don't want your own show?
I mean, like forever. No, I don't want my own show. I don't think that I could do my own show. I think that I could, assist, produce, or anything like that. But as far as like your own show, no. Maybe, but
so as far
maybe
as
like music radio or something like that, if it's still around.
I hate to sound like a potential employer. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Pretty much, maybe like still here, or if I find some place down in the islands that someone's hiring, or some investment thing that I could be a part of.
Is this confusing to anybody else but me?
Confusing exactly how? Because I've kind of known this about him for a long time.
This is no slam, Chloe, so
No, not at all.
don't be offended. But he just sounds like a lazy...
He's just one of those guys that's sort of a free spirit and lives it day to day, and there's a lot of people like that. And they're okay with it. They're really okay with it.
You don't want a better job. You don't want to make more money.
Yes, I mean, like, that would be great, but you know what? There's lots of opportunities that are popping up left and right down in, like, for instance, down in Cancun, also down in East Mujeres. Big business that we can be part of, for instance, like...
So you've been looking into this?
Like scuba diving. Scuba diving, teaching scuba diving classes, water sports, things like those things that...
What'd you say? All right, so...
different businesses that you be part of down and down. There's stuff that's going on all the time.
Outdoor things.
Yeah.
All right. I've never thought to stop and ask you that. Really, because every day I come in, you're just like a staple of the show. You're there, do whatever I need.
Happy?
You never really complain. You're like my puppy.
And he's probably the happiest of all of us.
Yeah. And the good thing about Chloe is he outlives dogs probably 7 to 1.
He'll be here when you need him.
Yeah, I never really have to worry about putting him down.
No.
All right, let me find this audio.
What time of the night was this? Does it matter?
Oh, no, this was the middle of the day yesterday. About like 3. I think this was actually...
This was in the middle of the day?
Yeah. Probably actually evening right before we came back.
All right. Now, you started at 3 a.m., which actually was a continuation of the night before. How long did you go on Sunday?
Actually, I took like a 2-hour nap on Sunday.
And then you went back out?
Mm-hmm. Just when it got really, really hot, I was like, you know what? I'm going to go down below and take a nap. So
You on a boat?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, don't look at me like that. When you say I go down below, that doesn't always mean you're on a boat. Okay. All the places you come alive.
Yeah, when you say I'm going up top, doesn't mean a boat. Sometimes it means a Denny's. Well, you did that once.
All right. I'll warn you again. This is not going to make a lot of sense. With the bleeps.
We're out here. Here we go. Party go. Chilling here, like, with all these drunk people.
No, we're not just chilling. We're partying.
Yeah, we're
party go.
We're driving up first. We're fucking black.
I don't know if they're drunk.
Oh, damn, look at that bitch in the fucking... Dude, look at that. Oh, that...
Favorite word.
What about...
Now, you want to try and figure it out, or you want me to tell you the 2 words that they're working on?
I can't figure it out at all. You have to give me a hint of some type.
One of them is the C word.
Okay.
And the other one is the teach.
Okay.
And now the argument is, which one do you like better?
Okay. That's great.
Is that pretty close?
Yes.
All right. Again, even with me filling you in, you're still not going to get it.
I don't know if they're drunk.
Oh, damn, look at that bitch in the fucking... Dude, look at that... Oh, that...
Favorite word.
What about...
Out of here. It is what it is.
Hey, sing with me.
I like
What you think?
Now they're going to sing
Oh.
C and T. And again, you won't be able to hear it.
Okay. That's the way to settle this argument. We can
With me.
I like
What you think?
I like I prefer accent. Well, it is what it is. It is.
No. Say to me. What do you think? What do you think? Tom? What do you think? Tom?
Got it.
It's all about the...
Gotta be ass. It is what it is.
Yeah, it's all about the...
Nigga!
There.
God. Yeah, I wouldn't have picked up on any of that.
That was a good half hour of editing.
And with that big long beep, is that just one long extension of the same word?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Okay.
Now, are you actually screaming it at the chicks on boats, calling them that, or are you just singing?
We're just singing and kind of watching what's going on in other boats and, kind of judging the different chicks. And we're having the argument between what you like. Are you a butt man or are you a
clam
or
breast?
Whatever, yeah. So.
It was very in-depth.
It must have taken you, like you said, a half hour.
It wasn't worth a half hour. But once I got started, I went, well, screw this. I'm going to use it regardless. I'm not going to waste 30 minutes of my time and then just chunk this. So as a result, you're going to have to listen to part of it again.
Oh, God.
Well, it is what it is. It is. No. Take it personally. What do you think? What do you think, Carl?
Get that word.
What do you think, Carl?
Get breath control, Chloe.
It's all about gotta be ass. It is what it is. Yeah, it's all about my nigga.
Sounds like John McCain at the end. It's the guy at the end of that speech.
Howard Dean.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like at the very end.
Yeah. Just to make the point. Chloe, you say you take a 2-hour nap. So from Friday when we leave until Sunday night at some point, do you ever sober up?
That's taking too long.
I'm just trying to think. Yeah, there's sometimes I sober up. And I think that I took another nap.
Naps don't count as sobering up. Just because you passed out and you're not drinking, you don't get credit for sobriety.
I just wonder if this is Sunday afternoon. Saturday night, obviously, it was just, is that a blur to you, or do you remember?
No, actually, I remember it all. Actually, getting to this point where, I don't want to drink so much the fact that I don't want to forget. So, Sunday, after this was over, we left the Cobra, around, 6? And I drank for the rest of the night.
This was Sunday?
Yeah.
You were able to go 6 or 7 hours without booze?
Yeah, no, absolutely. And so...
Wow.
1 hour at a time.
Sweet Jesus.
I still have the audio. It just says that the label says I want to go to the lake. What was that?
Oh, that's old. I think that's when JD and Dan.
Oh, that's right.
Well,
and you guys were having to chase him down?
Barflies. He goes, I'm going to the lake. No, you're not. This was 11:30, Dan?
Yeah, if not a little bit later.
Yeah, maybe later than that. He goes, I'm going to the lake. No one's going right now. I'm going.
This one's a little bit easier to understand.
I just want to go to the lake. One of those things, I just want to go, hey, I just want to go seriously, I just want to go to the lake and hang out. Seriously, I just want to go.
All right, Danny's struggling with you at this point?
Yeah. At that point he is.
Because when I heard the audio, I didn't realize it was you and JD with him.
At some point he throws a bottle. It's not really at us, but it kind of scatters toward us. I don't know if you can hear it.
Seriously, I just want to go.
You guys, the two of you couldn't hold on to a drunk guy?
It's Chloe. He's really squirrely.
And extremely motivated because, as you can hear, he obviously really wants to go to the lake pretty badly.
I was kidding at first, and then the further he runs down the ramp, we realize he's not.
And you do this every weekend all summer?
Oh, yeah. Because
What do you go into, some kind of funk in September with depression?
I don't know, because whenever I'm starting to see all the back-to-school ads and, football's coming up, and I'm going, it is depressing, because that means end of summer's coming.
Chloe, you're 36.
That's just my getaway is the lake. I'll, find something else to do. Be all right. It's Texas.
Well said.
Was Trey there holding the mic?
No. It was a combination of trying to hold the mic, as well as trying to dodge the bottle he was swinging around.
And at that point, you guys totally lost him.
Yeah, he ran down.
We had to, because it's like you're saying, how is it two guys can let Chloe get away? The only way to really stop him would have been to you'd have to hurt him, and I didn't want to do that.
We're on gravel. You could tackle him, yeah.
But you couldn't even keep up with him on foot?
No, he keeps spinning around and kicking at us. It was the weirdest little gnome thing you've ever seen.
He turned into some kind of damn drunk ninja?
Hell yeah.
He does.
In flip-flops.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, in flip-flops. I just,
Somebody should listen to Bo Roberts tomorrow and see if he steals that.
I have a goal.
I forget. Did you actually make it to the lake?
Oh, yeah. So started walking, and then it's a couple miles, but just walking, and then finally called a buddy of mine. It's like, you down at the marina? And he goes, yeah. I goes, can you just come up, Lake Hunley and pick me up? So he comes there and pick me up.
And that was the other thing, too, is we just sort of had to let him go because, like I was saying, we didn't want to hurt him, and at least he was heading in the direction of the lake, as opposed to...
Where's the solace in that? Well, at least he's headed towards water.
Yeah. Deep, dark, black water.
Mm-hmm. Well, the good thing was, like
and
Chloe said...
that Chloe's got no problem getting in.
I know that is very true, but at least I knew.
His Honda.
But in him going towards the lake, I knew that was, like Chloe said, a mile, 2 miles away, and if he's going to make it, he'll at least have sobered up somewhat by the time he got there, and it was better than him going the opposite direction across 35.
Toward the traffic, yeah.
I thought he said at one point he walked down 35. Or was that another weekend I'm thinking about?
That was a different
a different instant.
Well, hang on. I got one more cut, an old one. It says Club Memorial Day. Is that when you're walking up 35?
Don't think so. I'm trying to remember what this was.
Let's see.
We're going.
Oh, is this where you guys are going down the slide with the Clo cam on?
Think so. Backyard, yeah.
Is there a pool at the end of the slide?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, here we go. I know it's dangerous. I know it's something of interest, but you got to...
Who's the guy talking you into it? I know it's dangerous, but it's interesting.
Just a friend of mine, Jeff, that was there.
I know it's something of interest, but you got to... Okay, so, all right. Hey, what's this? You don't want... Yeah, so, yeah, screw that whole deal, you know what I mean? So, Bill Little for a brother. Yeah, Michael Wiggins that are here.
No clue.
Are these guys all your age? Are they all in the mid-30s?
Some are.
Okay.
Huh? And also, Cody was here, too. He came over.
I don't know who
that
Cody
day.
is.
Cody, the
guy busted his windshield?
Yes.
Yeah. By accident.
Get out of the way. Hey, clear. My first time in the pool this year. Oh, hang on. Let me hold that shit. Ow!
So all these other guys in the background are in their mid-30s, too?
yeah, well, a couple of them are. Some late 20s.
Like this? That's it. Hands up!
That's a pool.
We don't know that.
It's a slide into the Jack bottle.
Somebody give me the Jack Daniels!
Gonna be a long, fun summer, eh? Wow.
All right, do we need a break here?
Yes.
All right, we'll be back.
We'll be back to the Russ Martin Show.
Back to Cali. I'm going back to Cali. I don't think so. I'm going back to Cali.
Welcome to the Treehouse, the Russ Martin Show.
The Russ Martin Show. You must listen. Oh, that was icing on the cake.
Is that you on the hot? Okay, what do you got?
All right, traffic right now brought to us by Reliant Energy and Don Davis Auto. Right now in Fort Worth, I-30 westbound at Montgomery, there's an accident blocking the right lane. It's actually in the acceleration lane and on the shoulder, and right now traffic seems unaffected, but hopefully it'll stay that way. And in Arlington, 360 southbound after Randall Mill, there is an accident blocking the right lane there. Backup has you stacked up to Brown Boulevard. There's your check of traffic. I'm Dan O'Malley on the Russ Martin Show.
Thanks, Dan. All right, it's still hot. 80 for the low tonight. Can be between 100 and 105 today, depending on where you are. Then still into the hundreds tomorrow. We have 100 degrees even right now at Live 105.3.
How was Joy's birthday party Saturday?
It was fine. We had a good time. Bunch of
her birthday?
I'm sorry, it's not her birthday. It's her mom's. Surprise birthday for her mother.
Oh.
She threw it, though. That's why I thought you said that was Joy's birthday.
Okay, I thought it was hers, because her birthday isn't, was it August 16th?
16th, yes.
No,
I'll never forget that.
Yeah, you will.
No, I won't ever again. I did once, and that was enough. I will never, ever again do it. Same day as Live 8, so she'll be out there celebrating her birthday with bowling for soup and us.
Once you get married on her birthday?
That would not be enough time to plan a wedding. 2 weeks.
We'll just have it at the party.
No, I think we want to do something really a little more special if we ever do that.
You don't think hanging out with our listeners is special?
Well, I think it's special, but that would be distracting to the other activities going on. I just wouldn't want to do that.
Oh, my God.
That would be huge.
She loves bowling for soup, and they could do a special song for her?
No.
Yeah.
Okay. No, maybe an engagement song. But now I see you ruined the surprise, so I can't do it there. Doggone it. Anyway, the party was great. It was her mom's surprise.
How many years do you think you could actually squeeze this teat?
She's
and
fine.
milk it out.
She's fine with the way things are, so am I.
All right.
Everybody's happy. John was there over the weekend. He had a great time playing in the pool. One of the little kids in the group ran around behind my fence over by my pool equipment and decided to turn off the spa and the fountains. I don't know how to get them back on correctly. I can get them back on, but then I turn them back on.
What do you mean, they flip the levers?
He just moved one of the levers. I don't know which one he moved. Little 3-year-old running around.
Well, why don't you electrify those things?
I thought about it after that. I didn't think anybody looked...
I don't mean the pool, I meant the kid.
Oh. Anyway, so other than that, the party went off great. How was your mom's?
It was fine. She wouldn't leave.
Well, it's her birthday. What'd you guys do? Besides the band played, what, from 6 until...
I had the band practice Saturday night, and since I'd missed her birthday in the middle of the week, I had her come over. She thought the band was there for her.
Well, it kind of sort of was in a way, wasn't it?
No, we had to have band practice. So I went, well, let's just do it at night and make her think that the whole thing was planned.
What'd you get her? Or what should I say? What did Chuck get her?
I don't know. I didn't get a chance to see it.
Gavin said he's walking up to the rehearsal, and Chuck's leaving, going, I got to go get his mom something for her birthday.
Gavin, you can't keep one freaking thing to your head.
Sorry, man.
Because you know if you tell JD, it's going to come up.
He wasn't supposed to say anything.
Did you tell him that?
Nope.
Did you say not for air?
No, I thought sometimes a lot of conversations were not for air.
Gavin. There's one right now that's not for air, and that's not important right now. Why would you tell him anything and expect it just to stay between the two of you?
We were just in casual conversation.
You're a little narc.
Oh, my God.
Why didn't you get your mom something is the point?
I threw her a concert.
You did not. You just said it wasn't for her. You let her come over. Is that your big gift?
She gets something day in and day out from me.
She got to breathe your air conditioning.
She's got a free apartment. She's got a car.
Okay, but
she gets cash. She's got utilities. Got her a dog.
Did you get her a dog? I didn't know that.
Nah, she already had it.
Oh, what, you let it live? So what else did you get her? You really don't have a clue what Chuck bought her?
No, I gave him the 20% off coupon from Bed Bath & Beyond. I'm going to go get her something.
Jesus. What a great son. You did let her come over. That's nice.
Yeah.
It's not enough.
Why?
Doing her rent and her utilities all throughout the year. That's a nice something to do. On her birthday, spare for some flowers, something, a little ring.
She got a cake and some kind of nice gift.
That you didn't pick out.
I don't know what it was.
Because Chuck went and got it.
Was that you, Gavin?
Yeah.
What did you just say?
I said, Jesus. Because JD keeps bringing it up.
Oh, I thought you were calling me cheap.
No, you just got to shut the head up.
This is your fault because you narked.
It is not my fault. It's narc. It can't. A narc is something. Hey, can you believe this? Check this out. Check what information I got. That's a narc. Casual conversation.
That's why I repeated it, because it was casual conversation.
How did he tell you?
He just said, I said, how was rehearsal? He goes, I was walking up, Chuck's walking out. So I didn't know if I had the right time. I said, well, where was Chuck going? And he goes, he was going to get Russ's mom's birthday present.
Narc.
I'm not a narc.
You narky corporate weasel.
Oh, Jesus. I am not a narc.
You ratted me out. And now my mom knows that I got no clue what I got her.
I did not rat you out. We had a great time. It was nice to celebrate your mom's birthday.
Yeah, thanks for leaving after about an hour.
I had plans.
Sam Mix-a-Lot even called you a cheap ass with your mother.
When?
A couple years ago, when you wouldn't get her a car before you bought her a car, and you had all the Batmobiles and everything, and he's like, man, we always take care of our mothers. What's the matter with you? Must be a white thing.
Did we keep that over here, Trey?
I don't remember.
You're asking Trey.
Trey's really good at archiving audio.
Yes?
Absolutely.
Okay.
He backed up all the files. Then he hit them. So again, we don't have to worry about wearing out a bit.
Because you can't find them.
I found it.
Hey, yo, Russ, what's up, man? This is Mix, man. Look, I didn't mean to call you out on the air like that, man, but, yo, dude, you got to handle your mama, man. What kind of mother got two Batmobiles, a Corvette, a bunch of big bitches running around a suds and soap party and came by his mom more than a $300 gift certificate at Macy's, dude? Man, get off your white ass, go down, sell one of them Batmobiles, get your mama a crib, man. What the maybe it's a white thing. I don't know. The brothers don't do that. We take care of mama, man. Damn, I need to see how your daddy's living. You about a crazy mother. Peace out. Love you.
I forgot about that part.
Yeah.
Well, I turned out to be prophetic.
I think that message is, 3 years old?
Oh, it might be older than that.
Before your dad had the stroke.
I got her
to see him.
I got her a car and I got her a crib.
You got her a crib, you got her a car. Be nice to get her a birthday present.
I got her a birthday present.
What?
But she also got a crib and a hoopty. What more should I get the woman?
Hate to see how your daddy lives. Yeah, you would.
I'm sorry, I can't help you with that one.
Because you haven't seen it either.
Gavin, you brat me out to anything else?
No, I don't think so.
You better not.
JD, we're not talking anymore.
It was just, if it's a big secret, say, hey, JD, this is what happened. Keep it between us. Now we'll do that. It was casual conversation. How was band rehearsal? You said it was fine, and we went back and forth from there.
Well, you knew that was going to cause me grief by bringing up the fact I didn't know what I got my mom. How's Joy's IBS?
She doesn't have IBS. Quit it. People get walking up to her at the party, asking her about it. Maybe you need to sit down, quit running around with what you have.
With your what?
With what you have. Nobody wants to say IBS. He doesn't have IBS. Leave her alone. She tried to explain it to them. Some of them are listeners. Some of them are not. So the listeners...
Well, how would they know that she had IBS if they weren't listeners?
Because the family members tell them. It's spreading like wildfire.
What would the family know that she got IBS?
She doesn't have IBS.
Why'd they tell her to sit down?
Because the ones that didn't know hadn't listened to me say 100 million times.
No,
don't IBS.
Don't sit on that. Not on that chair. Go over here. No, not on the fabric. Sit over here on this nice tarp.
Maybe outside by the pool.
Oh, the pool.
Thank you.
So this was all night?
Yeah, well, some of the grandmothers, the older ladies, heard wind of it, pardon the pun. And by then, word to word, yeah. And it got around.
Well, maybe they came over to bond.
She finally had to make a statement. I don't have IBS. I don't have any problems at all.
Well, now, especially if she's to the point of protesting loudly, people are going to think she's got it.
I know. It went okay, though. We finally settled everybody down. They left her alone. Honey, you need to sit down. One of the grandmas, swear to God, she goes, honey, you need to sit down. And she pointed to her tummy. What was her name? I can't remember her name. She's funny. She's about 90.
Do you feel your bowels bubbling? Baby, you just said, no, not on that chair. That's an antique. I don't need it smelling like one. God, hold on a second. Yes, Jason.
Hey, boss man. JD, I got to tell you, dude, how cool would it be to say, hey, Bowling for Soup played at my reception?
That would be very cool, but we don't have enough time to put together a wedding. But very good idea. You're right.
Yeah, we do. Thanks, Jason.
No, we don't have enough time.
What's to put together? You got plenty of time to get the marriage certificate. All it's got to be is 3 days old. I can perform the ceremony. Bowling for Soup does the whatever. The wedding dance.
Anytime if we ever want to do that, probably we want to go to some tropical island somewhere and do it there.
Well, you can get married.
It's a memory.
You can get married here.
No.
You're not going to let me be the best man. At least let me officiate.
Okay, when that time comes, I'll be glad to fly you to wherever island we are.
I don't want to fly any place. I want to do it at Live 8.
I don't want to yet. That would involve asking.
I can't guarantee I'm always going to be available. Now, why don't we do it at Live 8?
No. I'll run it by her, but I can promise you she's not going to want to do it at Live 8. There's going to be so much going on at Live 8. Oh, my God, all the activities. We would want to distract.
I'll cut the band list short. I'll make it a shorter set list.
No, we wouldn't want to do that.
And she loves Bowling for Soup.
She does, and probably someday we'll have some ceremony around them, but not this time. They come back.
You have to pay for it that time.
That'd be worth it.
Yeah, this one's free.
Yeah.
No, thank you, though. Good idea. Darn good one. I'll mark it now for the next time. Maybe Live 9. Are you available?
Or I don't know. How about Live 15?
Okay. Mark it down.
All right. Anything else before we get to news?
Oh, let's see what else. Somebody has an idea how we can get Trey to loosen up for Live 8 and sing. I think I've got an idea to help Trey overcome his fear of performing at Live 8. Take him out to a karaoke bar with a bunch before Live 8. That way he can practice his song and get used to performing live for the show.
Have you ever done that?
What?
Karaoke?
A couple times.
I mean, at bars?
Yeah.
All right, so you can do it in front of a few people. Why can't you do it at Live 8?
I mean, I've done it a couple times, but only just out of sheer stupidity.
Okay. Well, are you going to have a moment of clarity on Live 8?
Well, karaoke, is a bunch of people acting like jackasses singing.
Trey.
Yes.
It's my band.
And your band's gotten good.
We're still a bunch of jackasses.
No, you've actually gotten good.
No, we're still quite horrible. I charge more, but we're still quite horrible.
You're not.
Mm-hmm.
You're really not.
We still got the Booty Booty song.
I'm well aware.
I'm not kidding. That place would come untethered. I'm not kidding. You do that song that night, I'll flip over my own vehicle and set it on fire. Dance on top of it.
Singing Booty Booty.
That place would erupt.
30 seconds up at 45?
You get into the first 10 seconds, and really the crowd will take over at that point. We'll get you some bling. Get you some Punjabi pants. Whatever the rappers wear.
Yeah, Bubba's not real blingy or Punjabi.
Well, but for this, we got to make it blingy. You need all that stuff.
Call it Paul Bubba Sparks.
Really, at that point, all you need is a drummer and was that a siren in the back?
Well, you got to have other
I can help you with that one.
You got to have other people doing the first boogity boogities.
Call it Paul Bubba Sparks.
We can do that.
Yeah. Okay.
We can all get you started.
Okay, what?
Okay, I'll do it.
Uh-oh. You're going to be sick that night, aren't you?
No. You're not coming.
No, I'll be there.
He's up to something.
Very astute, Dan.
I know.
How come you agree to this?
I'm going to embrace it.
How dare you kill a bit?
Call us bluff.
I'll be damned.
Maybe it's reverse psychology. He thinks if you embrace it, you want him to do it anymore.
No, he's still going to do it.
Okay.
But now there's no suffering and...
I've even practiced.
Well, I certainly won't need a colonoscopy now. Because I just crapped mine out. You practiced?
Uh-huh.
When?
Over the weekend.
Why am I nauseous?
I don't know. This has turned so ugly.
I don't like being on this part of the show where I don't know what's going on. It's got to suck being a listener. Why are you doing this?
Decided I was going to embrace it.
Why all of a sudden you give in?
I might as well just accept the horror.
Well, it'll still be horror for him. That's good news.
But I wanted the horror to start now.
I know you wanted it to last all the way, but you got a whole week of horror. And deep down, he probably still has horror. He's just not showing it.
You doped up, aren't you?
No.
What happened over the weekend?
Nothing.
Why would you start practicing, not tell anybody?
Because I had a moment of clarity, and I said, there's two ways to go about this. Either I can be tortured by this, or I accept it, and I ruin your fun. And by accepting it and ruining your fun, it makes it better for me.
I'll be damned!
Yeah, he got it.
You will not do this song.
Yeah, make him do it.
I'm not going to have him ruin my concert.
Oh, my God.
All right, don't jack with me, because I'm going to put it in the set list, and your dog ass better be up there when we get to it.
All over it.
I really can't stand this turn.
Miserable.
We all right, Chloe?
Yes.
All right, Dan, you ready for news?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I see you got William. Is that William Shatner's book?
Yeah.
I just saw it over your shoulder. Have you reading it, or did you just get it?
I just carried it around for the weight.
Well, I know. Sometimes they just come in, and you haven't read it yet. Have you read it? Was the question.
Yes.
And?
I had it for about a month.
I just read a little thing about it when it first came out. I just wondered if it was any good.
Yeah, I'm about, where am I? Up to page 184. And even if you're not a William Shatner fan, he addresses the scenario when his wife drowned.
Oh, he had a song. In fact, I pulled one. When that first came out.
The book?
When the book first came out, they also had a CD. What was that called? The cut was called Why Have You Done This? It's cut 27.
He actually...
this is about a month ago that I've had this.
In the book, he talked to... First of all, she was an alcoholic for a long time. Rehab, they broke up. She wanted to get back together. He said, if you'll go through rehab, I'll call up the divorce proceedings. In fact, she went through a lot of bouts with alcoholism before they got married, and she promised their wedding ceremony during their vows. Yeah. He promised whatever, and she promised her sobriety. The next morning, she was toasted.
God, yeah.
And then back and forth, in and out of rehab. Different. She means it this time. She's going to stick with it. And then he gets home. The house is dark. The dogs are in the house. They normally follow her around. I think it was her AA sponsor called looking for her. And he said, well, she's not at home. They said, have you checked the pool? He said, no. They said, go check the pool. He went out. Saw her floating in there.
Jeez,
and instead of jumping in and pull her out, he calls 911.
Well, that's what you do first.
You pull him out first.
Yeah, you call 911. He wearing his good hair. He has to wait.
Being at the bottom of the pool, calling 911, the first thing they're going to tell you is get him out.
I must, okay. But the song actually is it's creepy.
Anyway, what I was going to say is, as he's pulling her out, that's what he's screaming to her is, what have you done?
Okay, that explains the title.
All right.
It's one of those ones he talks through, and it's just odd. It's 27.
Yeah, let me see if I can find your disc. Computer, JD's audio. What, Trey?
Does he address people disliking him that he's worked with?
In the book, he said he had no idea that when they were shooting Star Trek that nobody liked him.
How could you not know on a set full of people?
I don't know. Everybody else that we've talked to from the original Star Trek said he would steal lines, talk over people. He would cut out some of their scenes so he could get close-ups. He said he was oblivious to all of it.
You're doing that on purpose. You know that's pissing other actors off.
Well, he claims, you're an actor and you're taking the moment, and your entire goal as an actor is to get as much screen time as you can, and if that means stomping on the Sulu, then you got to get a foot on him.
No, as an actor, you look for people that share scenes.
What cut am I looking for over here?
27.
All right. How we doing, Chloe?
Cool. She was underwater. In the shadows. Was it there? Was it not?
Oh, this is
very creepy, I'm telling you.
What is that, Jaws music underneath it?
I don't think
She was underwater. In the shadows. Was it there? Was it not? I stepped back. A veil in front of my eyes. The water was still. And so was she. I dove in with so little breath.
No, you got on the phone first.
This is the artist rendering.
In front of my eyes, the water was still, and so was she. I dove in with so little breath. In truth, I knew I was too late for death.
Oh, this is weirding me out.
I know. It's very heavy. You can stop there. You get the idea.
What's the purpose of the song? Is it, you say it was on an album?
Yeah, it was an album he did regarding, and just kind of his life to go along with the book. And
were they all spoken cuts?
Yes, all of them were. That I heard anyway.
Well, where are the rest of them?
This is all they put out at the time. I didn't get the whole CD. This is a pre-release deal when the book first came out. Right. Maybe because this is the creepiest one. It's the one they put out.
Anybody else want to hear this?
Yeah, kind of.
It's damn cryptic.
I dove in with so little breath. In truth, I knew I was too late for death. I had one chance. I grasped her arm and floated upwards, wanting to stay below in the warm, forgiving waters. What have you done? I screamed to the stars. Then over to the shallow edge.
I don't know why, but I got goosebumps.
Well,
I've never heard this.
Yeah, when I first recorded it, I went, I'm not even sure I want to play this on the air. And then it kind of went away, and I never thought of that until I saw the book there.
Chance. I grasped her arm and floated upwards, wanting to stay below in the warm, forgiving waters. What have you done? I screamed to the stars. Then over to the shallow edge. She was face down, smaller and more vulnerable than in life. Her curls wet around her ears and neck. Her dear profile at peace at last.
This man's got none.
It's just his delivery. He's so melodramatic anyway. And you know, it's something that really happened.
The story's already in the book. Why do we need the AV stuff to go along with it?
He just maybe felt the need to, put a capper to it, and also more CD sales to go with the book.
Her curls wet around her ears and neck. Her dear profile at peace at last. A finger in her throat sounded a click.
Oh, okay, I know what that is.
What?
Yeah, he's stuck his finger in her mouth. He was going to open it up and give her CPR, and he heard a click. Okay. And the paramedics had probably broke her neck.
Oh.
After the autopsy, that's not what happened.
Okay. Did it say what happened?
She died.
I know. What was the click? We don't know.
I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe he's a communicator. I don't know.
The neck. Her dear profile at peace at last. A finger in her throat sounded a click. Her body still and blue. Is this what death looks like? My love was supposed to protect her. It didn't.
Maybe he got off the phone quicker.
He was long dead by the time he got home.
He didn't know that.
No, he didn't.
My love was supposed to protect her. It didn't. My love was supposed to heal her. It didn't. You had said, don't leave me. And I begged you not to leave me.
Captain's log, stardate 2126.4, delayed report.
Only you could ruin a moment like that.
Well, what moment is that? I can't imagine doing some type of eulogy and putting it on a CD.
Some creepy variation of what he was going through. I don't know.
Does it say in the book why the AA sponsor said go check the pool?
Well, I guess because he had been through the rest of that. I don't know. But as soon as you read the book, you get that same creepy feel that you get from that audio when they said, have you checked the pool? Sounds like something out of an urban legend.
Yeah. I even saw pictures of him shortly thereafter. He didn't look, that's why I thought when this first happened, I thought, oh man, he's involved somehow. Because he didn't look rattled. He was out in the street.
Talking to the media.
And he just didn't look rattled. As I've just found joy in the bottom of my pool, I'd be a little, I don't know, tussled.
Well, who knows what he was going through at the time? You come home, you find your wife at the bottom of the pool. Maybe in the back of his mind, it was some type of release because he knew he was never going to divorce her, and she was going to be an alcoholic forever.
Such a tortured soul, yeah. It's really.
And he addresses that in the book. He said had no clue that this was going to turn around and him actually be a suspect.
Yeah.
So then he had to deal with that.
Yeah. How long was he a suspect, did it say?
I don't know. I guess till the autopsy.
Just wondered how long they investigated him. Yeah, that'd be my very first thought. They're going to think I killed her.
You can have the book when I'm done with my grunt reading.
Well, I know where the pages have been. I don't want it.
I don't wipe with it.
I know, but you wipe and then you carry it. I don't want your grunt on that book.
I'll take the jacket off of it.
Okay. All right.
Were you going to say something, Trey?
No.
When are you going to give us a little taste of your booty?
Whenever you want.
Shoot. Just taking air out of your balloon.
How about when we come back?
Absolutely.
You have the some type of music file?
I don't have a karaoke version, no.
Close, see if you can find me something. Well, this is even more creepier than the William Shatner thing.
I don't think so. Somebody drowning and somebody singing booty, booty, booty?
Well, the fact that he's given in.
Yeah, no. He knows how to work you.
He's now at peace. All right, we'll be back.
We'll be back to the Russ Martin Show. We're back to the Russ Martin Show. Call Russ, who's impervious to all that surrounds him. Now, 214-787-1053.
Did you get my email this morning about Morgan Freeman?
You vulture. I love
Why am
him.
I a vulture?
Because you know he was...
What did the email say?
He enjoyed his works. From Driving with Miss Daisy all the way back to Sesame Street. Long live the Morgan Freeman. You pig. You know he's been in a serious car accident in critical condition.
So I figured he had died. I was like, damn.
Just because I sent an email and said I want him on my Deadpool?
Yeah, anytime you want somebody in your Deadpool, chances are they're either there or looking at it.
I got Christian Brando. He wasn't dead.
Every once in a while, you're kind enough to pick somebody who's not on death's door. He
was in a coma.
Who was?
Christian Brando.
All right. I didn't put him in that.
You didn't make Morgan Freeman have a car wreck either.
Why does it make me a vulture?
Just because it's the moment they're not there.
Also, Dan's not a vulture when he's taking chicks that are on dope and taking their unborn babies for the Deadpool list.
Oh, that's pretty sick, too. Yeah, the unborn babies.
Yeah, but had that hit, whew, man, that'd have been 100 points.
No, you don't get credit unless the baby comes out.
Well, that was a standing debate. And
no,
now...
there is no standing debate. We get no credit for in utero.
Well, now it doesn't matter because the baby was born and she's healthy. Or he, whoever.
Who was this? I forgot.
It was Nicole Richie's baby.
Oh. What are you holding?
Just the Morgan Freeman story. Wow. If you wanted any more info, at least as far as the accident. He's still in serious condition.
I didn't know anything about the accident.
Yeah, you just out of the blue pick Morgan Freeman.
I just said I've always enjoyed his work from Sesame Street all the way to Deep Impact.
Deep Impact, that was the other one, yeah.
Flip It Over Miss Daisy.
Driving Miss Daisy.
Whatever. I just said I hope to enjoy his talents for years to come.
Bruce Almighty, bucket list, a ton of movies. He's great. I love him. It's just sorry to hear that happen. He was driving somebody's 1997. What was it? Maxima? The hell's he doing in a 1997 Maxima?
Yeah, he was in a car accident late Sunday night and is in a hospital in Memphis, Tennessee. Regional Medical Center spokeswoman Kathy Stringer said Freeman, who's 71, is in serious condition. Clay McFerrin, editor of the Sun-Sentinel in Charleston, said he arrived at the accident scene on Mississippi Highway 32 after it happened about 4 miles west of Charleston, not far from where Freeman owns a home with his wife. He said it appeared that Freeman's car was airborne when it left the highway and landed in a ditch. McFerrin also said they had to use the jaws of life to extract him from the vehicle. He was lucid and conscious. He was talking, joking with some of the rescue workers at one point. One person actually tried to snap a photo with a cell phone camera, and Freeman joked, "No freebies. No freebies."
Love him.
I heard a little bit about it this morning. I didn't hear about his car being airborne.
Yeah, this was specific to this certain Associated Press story. Because most of the other stories out right now are just real limited, saying car accident last night, this is where he is, listed in serious condition.
What time of the night was it? Does it say?
I thought I'd read that somewhere before, but it wasn't really late. I want to say it was around like 7 or 8, somewhere in that neighborhood.
All right, so they probably think alcohol wasn't a factor in this.
No, they haven't mentioned that at all. And of course, investigation ongoing. It's obviously not a huge interstate that he was on, so who knows if someone else may have been involved. Who knows what?
Something across the road. Was it really a 97 something?
That I don't know.
One of the stories I read said a 97 Maxima.
Maybe there was a mechanical failure.
Could have been. Somebody could have cut.
But if you go airborne, you got to be traveling pretty good.
Yeah, if you're doing highway speed and you swerve and it's down a hill, sure, you're going to go airborne.
Is he at least in stable condition now? Does it say, or is it still? You can be critical but stable.
Right. No. Last I heard, it was a serious condition.
Okay.
Well, it sounds like he was joking and he's going to pull through.
Well, you can be joking and, still have internal injuries.
Yeah,
and
Robert Goulet was making jokes when they put him on the breathalyzer. Waiting for his new lungs. You spineless, lungless pussy.
Oh, the man died and you're pissed off that
they had him on a breathalyzer or later. They working his lungs for him.
I wonder how long you're going to go with that, but go ahead.
So he actually had less to do on a ventilator.
Yeah, but he was old, and he had no lungs. He died. Or if he had lungs, they weren't any good. He was waiting for some good ones.
Why is it he died 24 hours after I traded him to Trey?
I'm sure his PR people got with him and said, Russ Martin has traded you off. Bye. Go ahead, kick it.
We can't let this one go.
Jesus, did you hear about the guy that tried to steal the copper the other day, speaking of people?
No. I know that he got... Well, I know he's dead. Did he die?
He died.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I know that he got cooked hanging from the telephone pole.
Twice. Well, first I'll do the email. Somebody's pissed off at you.
Why?
They said they saw on the news the man who was trying to steal copper last week died from his injuries. I hope you feel bad now.
No.
For the mean things you said about him.
I didn't push his ass up that pole trying to steal copper.
He was wrong in what he was doing, but he definitely didn't deserve to die. You should really think about showing a little more compassion. Brett.
There was somebody that either emailed or called that said, there ain't even copper up on those poles.
Yeah, Amanda called in last week saying that there's no copper up there. But apparently,
if you're dumb enough to climb, you're not going to check it out first. If you're stupid enough to climb something, it's hot and get up there and kind of poke around at 5 a.m.
Ain't no copper up here. A lot of juice, though. Man, it's hot.
I swear to God, the video the Channel 8 had, something was still smoking when they had the lights on him and it was backlit. And
there's a good chance if anything was smoking, you normally look at whatever the conductor is.
It was him. I don't know how he was still awake to be pulled off that pole, but he was still alive.
Well, was he conscious?
Yes, he was talking to the fireman. Oh yeah, he helped himself when they finally got up. This is so
they had to peel him off
they finally peeled him off the transformer. He actually helped himself into the basket. And he was talking to him and everything else.
Making jokes.
Well, I don't know about that.
All right, I'm not getting the email. They're pissed at me because
you made fun of the guy and now he's dead.
I had nothing to do with this.
No, you didn't. But, it's still a human being. He still is in a lot of pain. Even when we didn't know he was dead, you were making fun.
He shimmied up that pole to and here's the other thing is, had there been copper at the top of that, who knows how much damage you would have done had he gotten it out. It's not just one business, like when somebody steals copper out of an AC unit or wherever they have them. It's not one business that suffers. You're going to shut a lot of people out of stuff.
What he did was absolutely positively stupid and wrong. A lifetime of bad decisions, I'm betting.
Yeah, there's a good damn chance that this ain't his first boo-boo. But to climb up a power pole and think that you've got the knowledge to be, I'll take my Playtex gloves and wear some rubber undies.
I'm good to go.
And I won't touch nothing hot. Oh, no.
Oh, can you even imagine? I mean,
how long did they say he was up there?
Overall, I'm going to say it happened at 5. They got him down almost 7. So he was up there almost 2 hours.
Did he cook for 2 hours?
I think, no.
Why are you laughing?
I'm stopping myself right now.
Well, why are you
it's
laughing?
Not that funny.
All right.
Because
somebody's giggling.
Encore got a report that had a power outage. So the power, obviously, when he zapped, it killed the power.
Flipped a breaker.
Not knowing that there was a man up there, they reset the... That's what got him the second time. They just got a power outage report, and they went,
oh. Mother Christ, that's over. I hate TFC.
Yeah, that was the story. Encore got the report of the power outage, and they reset it before they knew there was a guy up there.
You're still laughing.
I'm sorry. That part's a little funny. I feel bad about it.
So he was up there for a couple hours?
A couple hours, yeah.
I wonder now how long his respite was before Encore decided.
Let me see if it says. 5:30 Friday morning, man was stuck on a utility pole. Encore was notified about an outage, and at 5:17 they restored the power. So he got zapped the first time at 4:30. 45 minutes later, they went, oh, here's the button. Well, they hit the reset.
I've just had the worst thing happen to me.
But at least it's over.
Bad news is I'll go to jail, but at least I'm still alive. There's nothing else got.
Isn't that funny? I know, I'm guilty. That's just too much.
That's just immediate prosecution. Really, this whole copper theft thing is just an absolute irritation because first of all, it takes probably, 10 times more to replace the copper that they stole?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, all you're getting is, I don't know, what are they getting for copper?
Must be
pennies a pound, something.
It's more than that now, but I mean, it's not a great amount of money.
So it's not thousands of dollars for one AC unit?
No.
Okay.
But it is to go back and replace everything.
Yeah.
So the damage that they're doing, first of all, they don't go in tidily and take apart the unit and then take the copper out and
rip everything out
and put everything back as it should. They just yank everything out, so you got to eat it. So if one guy gets cooked over something like this, God bless Encore. That's the kind of service I
want. You can't get electricity put back on your house.
Yeah,
it's love nor money.
8-9 hours. This guy
45 minutes Encore. We found it.
At least we don't have to send the serviceman out. Yes, Brian.
Yes, sir. I have various photos of from some certain railroad special agents who have shown me some nice cooked body parts and stuff like that when people steal copper from the railroad signal equipment. It's pretty nasty, man. I mean, I got a picture of a white guy who's black now.
Do you know how much that they get for the copper?
I'd have to call a special agent because they're hitting up those metal places. But I think it's $2 or $3 a pound now, and it takes a lot to get a pound of copper.
And I'm sure that there's got to be some type of safety issue if you were out stealing copper out of railroad signals.
Oh, yeah.
If you recall, a couple of months ago, Grand Prairie and Dallas Dallas PDs were doing stings on the lights that are on the highways along I-30 and I-20. Because remember, people were pulling them out from under those lights there on the highways and getting fried there too. So I mean, you got to be desperate if you got to do that stuff. But then again, I guess it's just chlorine in the gene pool.
Yeah. All right. Thanks. To me, that's just instantaneous.
In this case, maybe you'll keep somebody
court
else.
System. Are you stealing copper?
Somebody else from trying to do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, like your judge and jury there at Encore.
Like the guy that came in your neighborhood. Wonder where the transformer is. Possibly where that man is smoking. Where the transformer is up on top of
when my power went out there, the Encore guy comes up to the house, beats on the door. Everything is pitch dark. He goes, you know where the transformer is? You know where your truck is parked? Yeah. I think it's on the other side of those bushes. He sat in his truck for about a half an hour, beating on a laptop, trying to figure out where the transformer is. Dude, why don't you get out with a stick or a screwdriver and poke around until you get lit up?
I think you told him. Yeah, and you were correct, right? Because later they went back and there it was behind the bush that you told him to look at.
Well, originally I told him, he said, no, that's some kind of switching thing. Well, maybe something switched off. So you're not really sure what? No.
Not my job. Call one of your buddies.
But it scared him because I went to the door and I had on my night vision goggles.
Yeah, that would scare me too.
I couldn't see.
I understand.
What kind of tech comes out and asks you where the juice is?
What was his excuse? It wasn't his area? Wasn't his job?
I don't know. He just said, I've been on, trying to find it on the laptop. I can't find the transformer.
The resident. You're a lot closer to knowing than I am, Sparky.
Any more of those before we move on, Alfie? 3? Yes, Robert.
Hey, boss.
Yes, sir.
I was stuck in my office Friday morning answering the phones, and there was a story on the Associated Press about this guy in South Carolina that broke into the dump, the city dump, stealing copper. He got caught up underneath one of the trash bins that they use and was there for 10 hours before they finally airbagged the thing up and got his ass out of there. And the way that they knew he was there is somebody was rolling by in a little truck and saw his legs sticking out from underneath the container.
That's not as damning, stealing it out of the dump. Obviously, somebody's already done with it.
Yeah, but it was for less than $10. They figured out what he had would have been less than $10 worth of copper. He was stuck there for 10 hours.
Why they threw it away.
Sure.
Yeah. But he was stuck there for 10 hours before they finally got him out.
Do you know about this other story, the guy that went up the pole? Is there actually copper at the top of those poles?
I don't think so. I think it's all some other kind of conductor.
And how the hell would you expect
ceramics and everything like that?
Get it out.
All right, thanks, Robert.
How would you expect to get it out without frying yourself?
Well, you get it out, and you got obviously to be worth your time and expense. Sure. You're going to have to get a lot out. How are you going to carry that back down the pole? I guess you just chunk it down and go fetch it when you're done cooking.
Literally.
I guess I can go now. My belly button popped out. I'm finished. I hadn't heard about the Encore flipping the power back on.
I just heard that today. Yeah, so it happened about 45 minutes later, and everybody has arrived by that time. Yeah, they got the lights on him. Then back up.
All right, any more of those, Alfie? 2. All right, how are we doing, Chloe?
5.
Yes, Mike.
Hey, how you doing? I used to have an electrician buddy. Him and his friend used to go out stealing copper. And they got caught one time on the top of a roof by an AC unit, ripping them out. And another friend of mine, he works on air conditioners or whatever. He said that it cost like $2,000 or $3,000 to replace one line.
What's the value of the copper that you're yanking out of an AC unit?
Oh, he said that they used to load up like a whole back of a pickup truck doing that stuff, and they would get like $4 in Dallas somewhere per pound.
But I just meant out of one AC unit. How many pounds do you get?
Oh, I mean, you'll probably get 1.5 pounds out of an AC unit.
And then it's going to cost me as a homeowner or whomever another $2,000 or $3,000 to fix that.
Oh, yeah, and they would only do it to, like, commercial people. They wouldn't do it to residents.
Well, you're going to have bigger units at the industrial places.
Yeah, he always figured that stealing from a commercial place, they would, be able to replace it more than a residential person would. I always thought it was pretty stupid, though.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, you're getting $6 out of one AC unit. It's a lot of work for $6.
Well, especially if the flip around is, I got to pay $2,000 or $3,000 to get that fixed. Thanks for nodding your head and not saying anything else, though, John.
Well, I just like we're going after businesses, not people. Guess that made them feel better.
Yeah, well,
there's no people that own that business.
It's just a company.
Well, obviously they're going to be able to rebound a little bit quicker than a homeowner.
Well, also a homeowner's going to know that the air conditioning unit flipped off at 4 o'clock in the morning, where the business, they may not find out until...
You got a little time.
Yeah, 8.
All right. You ready to start news, Dan?
Yeah. It looks like copper right now, if I'm reading this right, per pound is $3.43 a pound is what it closed at today.
All right. So that was about right. If you can get 4, it's still a hell of a lot of work and damage for $6.
And how much copper do you think you're going to be able to tote down from the top of an electric pole? So to go back and address that email from earlier, no, I don't feel bad.
No, you don't feel bad at all. No, this, it's a shame the guy got in a lot of pain and then he died. That's terrible. But in this one case, maybe it'll keep somebody else from doing that. Maybe somebody else will see it and go, okay, poles are not a good idea.
It's going to keep them off poles, but I think with AC units, there's normally an outside breaker box. You can pop that, and then you got access to the unit.
I still can't believe it's that little bit of money, because you hear this like it's gold.
Yeah, you would think it would be like $10, $15 a pound, and one AC unit is going to have at least 50.
Yeah, and you get at least something out of it, out of your time and trouble.
Maybe it only takes a couple of minutes to get everything out.
You hit 10 of them a night, I guess.
I don't know. What's right?
$100. I'm sure if you know exactly what you're doing, you can get in and out of those pretty quick.
I just said that.
You did. I noticed that.
All right. Well, especially since you're not concerned with the way that you're leaving things. If you were an actual tech, you'd go in, and it probably, as a service call, it would take you an hour and a half.
But if you're just yanking and leaving things in destruction.
Well, knowing that you're not going to have to hold up to any type of service warranty. You don't really care how you leave things. All right, you ready, Dan?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. 448, Dan O'Malley's here with news.
Thank you, Russ. News is brought to us by Yucatan Beach Club, 1850 East Beltline Road in Coppell. Club will be there from 9 to 11 p.m. this Wednesday night for a Live 8 ticket hit. That's at the Yucatan Beach Club. Monday, August 4th, 2008, birthdays today. NASCAR's Jeff Gordon turns 37. Roger Clemens turns 46. Barack Obama's birthday is today. He turns 47. And Billy Bob Thornton turns 53 today. The likely prospect of Texas carrying out the death penalty in one of Houston's most brutal murder cases in a generation.
Did you steal my iPod?
Who?
You.
Did he see it?
Steal it.
Why?
Because it wasn't in my car. I went onto the break. The one where it normally is lying.
Where was it lying?
It was lying in my little cup holder thing.
In the sun?
Oh, a little bit, I guess.
The iPod did I buy you?
Yes.
Where was it last time when it got stolen?
It was in my seat.
Okay.
In between my seat. Just wondered. But it was in my apartment complex where, I thought it was a little bit safer out here.
Okay. Why would I have it?
To be an ass?
That might hold up in court. That doesn't mean I have it.
Did you take it?
Why?
I want to know where it is. Did you steal my iPod?
Why is everybody coming after me? Just because your iPod's missing doesn't mean I got it.
You would be the most likely culprit.
Why?
Because you would probably think to do something like that.
Did you leave your car locked?
Yeah, but my keys were out, so I guess you could have taken them.
He does the same thing Gavin does. He leaves his keys on his desk. So, did you get him? Did you take his iPod?
Why?
Do you got his tunes?
Just because you don't take care of your stuff and you leave things lying around doesn't mean that I'm always going to be the culprit.
Most likely you are.
I'm tired of being a whipping boy. Why don't you first of all, leaving it in the car is not good for it. And I got you the expensive iPod. I could have got the cheap 4 gig thing, but your other one got stolen, and I knew you didn't want to spend money on a new one, so I got one.
And I appreciate it. And
obviously not a whole lot if you leave it laying in the sun in the cup holder.
How'd you know it was there?
He said that about 30 seconds ago.
Okay. And that's where you found it.
It's a good show. You should listen to it.
And that's where you found it, too. Nobody else here would do that but you. Don't look down like a little 2-year-old. You did.
I'm not looking down like a 2-year-old.
You are.
I'm looking down at my notes.
Oh.
A nice summer day. The stage is set. Your iPod's gonna come home yet. I popped your lock, just like a vet. Oh, it's time to play musical roulette. Here we go. Come on. Trey, I screamed at bad news. I bust your car and I got your tools. Yeah, no ill will, it'll be an end. Trey, I got your tools. Is there more? I took your iPod from your pretty car. clean off the dry, then put on some farts. I think it's cute. Nothing bad to harbor. In fact, really, I'm going to need the car charger. Travy, I scream the bad news out. Bust your car and I got you all too. I got no ill will, just some smash and grab and Travy, I got you too. Yes, I have your iPod.
All that for a song?
Yeah.
Teach you a lesson.
No, teaching him a lesson would be giving it back to him.
Oh, you're not going to do that?
No.
Well, you've enjoyed it now. You've had your song. You've had your moment. You had your job.
He's not taking care of it. I warned him a long time ago. I'd go outside. I'd see it laying on the back deck of his car, cooking in the sun. Those things aren't free.
Oh, I know they're not free. It was to him, because you bought it for him.
They're not free to buy.
I understand.
And normally I put it in my bag. And
No, you don't. It's always I've always seen it lying out. And you're right. You leave your keys sitting on your desk. I decided to go out there and get me some.
Well, can I have it back now?
For $6,000. That's a today only offer.
Goes up.
I'll pay you back your money.
Oh, I'm sorry. What's your money?
The money I owe you.
No, you won't.
Yes, I will.
You've made no effort. You got cash to go out. I know Trey sent me an email over. Do we need a break?
Yes.
I can sit on this for a couple of minutes.
We'll be back to the Russ Martin Show.
I don't know where it is. I don't got it.
Yes, you do. You just admitted to taking it.
It was a song.
No, after the song, you said, yeah, I got your keys, and I went out there and took it.
That's part of the tune. Artistic license. You don't really think that chick thinks his tractor is sexy. It's a song.
You took my iPod.
I don't have it.
Give it back.
No.
Please.
$6,000.
I'll pay you your money back.
You better give it to me pretty quick. The bumper's about over.
Over time, I'll pay you your money back.
When does this plan on starting?
Soon.
What was it that I loaned you the money for the Rolex? The good deal that you just had to have?
I don't know. February?
All right. What is this? August? So far, I've seen no efforts to pay me back.
Well, we didn't write out a formal agreement on payment plan.
Well, obviously I screwed up because there was a little bit of trust involved.
And I will pay you your money back.
You were going to start when?
I'll tell you what, after the show, we'll sit down and we'll start off, make a schedule of to pay you back. How about that?
That'll be dandy. What is today? August 2nd. 2nd?
Mm-hmm.
About August 3rd, we start with $6,000. How about that? They'll save me on the coupons, and I don't have to calculate anything else. I don't have to worry about sending out late notices.
Bookkeeping's easy.
Yeah, just do everything all at once. It's better for you. It's better for me.
I'll work on, paying you back over the coming months.
All right. Well, then just plan on singing to yourself in the car. You're not getting your iPod back.
Jesus.
But I don't have it.
We'll be back to the Russ Martin Show. We're back to the Russ Martin Show.
Yeah, I saw that on CNN today. They said after he had cut the guy's head off on the bus, he was either eating parts of the body or part of the head.
Oh. I saw where he was... The thing I saw said he was nibbling on the head.
Okay, we can stop. We can quit. All right, we get the idea. He was insane.
And they got... Maybe you figure that's the only way out of this. I've stabbed this guy, I've killed him. Insanity is going to be my best defense, so I'll cut his head off and act like I'm eating it.
I don't know. I'm not sure the guy's thinking clearly. Why would you just attack a stranger? You're crazy.
I don't know. I still haven't heard any motive or anything. I don't know that anybody's talked to him.
Other than, I've seen pictures of him being led off to the police van, but maybe he's not talking. Maybe just a complete whack job.
What was it? Everett said, I think it was off the air. Everett said Friday.
So the guy's only charged with second-degree murder. What do you have to do in Canada to get first-degree murder?
That's a pretty good one. With witnesses, had a weapon.
Maybe it goes back to intent. If his intent wasn't to get on the bus and decapitate somebody, then you can say it was a passion thing.
I think decapitation in and of itself warrants first degree.
Just started stabbing the kid. The kid was sleeping. He couldn't have aggravated him, couldn't have upset him, couldn't have, anything.
Did the bus immediately clear out when this was happening?
Oh, yeah. I think once he started really sawing off, going to saw the head off, that's when people really started freaking out. And
the bus pulled over. All
right, so as soon as he started stabbing the guy, the bus pulls over and people
start getting out of the way and running up to the front. And then he starts working on sawing the head off. And then they close the door and they lock him in. They call the police and they wait. And he brings the head to the front of the bus and shows it to him. See what I did on my summer vacation?
and I'm sure that's going to be how he gets out of this. Because there's no way that you could classify somebody like that as being sane.
I'm going to say this one's go ahead, and this one belongs in the insane category. Lock away forever.
I still don't like the terminology of innocent by means of insanity. Well, we know they did it. Why don't you call it guilty and then throw the tag on there? Everybody's happy with it, and you still lock them up. Because I don't want them to go through therapy and then they get cut loose. In fact, I forget the story. It might have been in Houston. The chick that shot her and killed her husband, she got her kids back.
Oh, no, that was one out of Tennessee that her husband was the preacher?
I guess. Do you have the story, Dan? I'm trying to pull it up.
And she got her kids back.
It was breaking news on CNN about 2 hours ago.
And whose watch? That's amazing.
I believe her attorney's argument was the kids, because the mom's locked up and the dad's dead, the kids are without parents.
Well, they use that quite a bit when one parent kills the other one. That doesn't mean that you get them back.
She got them back.
Oh. I
don't know what the specifics were. I just saw it during one of the breaks.
You said this 100 times before. Had it been the other way around, you think the dad would get the kids? No.
Think the dad would be out?
No.
I don't get why she's out.
I can't remember.
Because if it had anything to do with insanity, you don't immediately get out. You stay locked up for a while.
She was locked up for like 3 months, and then the judge cleared her.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't realize it was 90 days.
No, she was sentenced to 12 months. Part of which I think she got some time served on that, and then she had to spend 2 months in the mental facility after serving her prison term.
Did you find the story yet?
Not yet.
Okay. Well, read that. Alfie, see if you can find that while Dan's reading something else. Start with news here. Sure. Oh, and during the break, I went and I put your iPod back in your car.
And I saw that, and I really appreciate that, and it's very kind of you. Not going to have my wallet back.
5:13, Dan O'Malley's here with news.
Thank you, Russ. The likely prospect of Texas carrying out the death penalty in one of Houston's most brutal murder cases in a generation.
That doesn't mean I got your wallet.
I think there's a trail of evidence now that, says you did it. You seem to be on
There are two sides to every story. Thank you. I put the iPod back. Just because your wallet was sitting in the glove compartment doesn't mean I took it. 5:13. Dan O'Malley's here with news.
Still, the likely prospect of Texas carrying out the death penalty in one of Houston's most brutal murder cases in a generation.
Oh, dear I don't have it. What you have now is all circumstantial. And why would you leave your wallet in the glove compartment?
Well, because I didn't really think anyone knew it was there, obviously, and I haven't told anybody that. So, again...
Well, when people break into cars, they don't go and ask the owner first, hey, is there anything in there that I could steal?
Make this quick for both of us.
They shuffle through until they find something.
But
Perhaps your wallet was missing previously.
No, I had it, when I got out of my car, put it in there. But you already said you went out there to put my iPod back.
Yes, I did that.
Again, very kind of you.
Welcome.
But can I have my wallet now?
I don't have it.
Yeah.
How dare you?
You pretty much just admitted
How
you did it.
dare you? I didn't say anything about having it.
Well, you knew where it was.
You got you on that one.
No, he doesn't.
How would you know that it was in the glove compartment unless you saw it and took it?
Okay, that's Dan. But I don't have it.
Well, then where'd you put it?
I can't help you with this. I'm at an absolute loss.
You can. You know where you put it.
Why is it you got a gold card?
What do you...
How is it you can afford to pay off Amex every month? You can't give me $6,000.
So I really don't use my Amex that much.
Okay.
Because these guys' buddies give him cash. I don't need my Amex.
What?
Can I have my wallet back?
I don't have it.
Yes, you do.
I do not.
Everything points to you.
Well, a lot of times fingers are wrong.
In this case, I think they're right.
I've never seen your wallet.
Then how did you know it was in the... You saw it when you opened up my glove box?
No.
Then how'd you know my wallet was in there?
I didn't.
You said you did.
Okay.
You even asked me, why am I keeping my wallet in my glove box?
I did that.
So
that's not very safe.
How'd you know it was in there?
I didn't.
Obviously you did.
I did when I opened it.
So now can I have it back?
I didn't take it. I just saw it in there and I closed the glove box back.
How'd you know he had a gold card?
Is it always this hard?
Sometimes it's worse.
Yeah. I opened the wallet and I just put it back.
Simple enough.
Okay. No, you didn't put it back.
I don't have it.
Who does?
I don't know, but I bet for $6,000, little bird will tell you.
Well, there's no way I could pay you if I don't have my wallet.
Sell something. Sell it Mercedes. To move out of that high-end district that you live in. Stop buying rolls of chaw every 2 or 3 days. Stop going out on the weekends. There's plenty of different ways you could cut back. See how much money you spend this weekend with no wallet.
You're just mean. Like his dad here. Quit going out every weekend. Quit doing that. Just sell that car.
Yo, your dad money too?
No.
No. Oh, you just borrow from me. Certainly no reason to put your family in financial distress.
I will pay you back, and you know I'll pay you back. And to be honest with you, it ain't like that $6,000 causing you to, have some cut back on anything.
Everybody's cutting back.
You aren't.
I might.
Why?
External factors. Go ahead, Dan.
Please.
Mary Winkler, the woman convicted of voluntary manslaughter in the 2006 shooting death of her minister husband, has taken custody of her 3 daughters, one of her lawyers said today. Rachel Putnam, a custody attorney, said the former minister's wife picked the girls up Friday from the slain man's parents, Dan and Diane Winkler. Putnam said she's absolutely overjoyed. The lawyer said the children will live with her at her home near McMinnville, about 60 miles southeast of Nashville. She was, of course, convicted of voluntary manslaughter last year for shooting her husband, 31-year-old Church of Christ minister Matthew Winkler. Sentenced to 3 years in prison, she received probation for most of it, spending only 12 days in jail. I got the time wrong. 12 days in jail after her sentencing and 2 months in a mental health facility before being released. The children, ages 11, 9, and 3, had previously been living with the grandparents and had court-ordered visits with their mother. And the grandparents had tried fighting this all along, and she gets them back anyway.
So she was in jail less than 2 weeks.
Yeah. 12.
And then in some type of mental rehab for 2 months.
Yes. Sentenced to 3 years in prison, got probation for most of it, 12 days in jail after her sentencing, and then the 2 months in the mental health facility.
This is voluntary manslaughter.
Yep.
I'm a complete loss. How can you possibly do that? You hear about people that end up in prison for 5 years for, doubled for stealing things twice.
You've got the guy that ran into Officer Frito December 17th of 06, murdered him. That's involuntary manslaughter. He at least got 13 years.
Yeah, that makes sense. That is within the line. Is there anything about this story that anybody knows that we're not hearing? Like,
it's just her claim of which no one can refute of, that he abused her mentally.
Well, sure, you kill the guy and he can't come back and go, I didn't do it. Incredible.
That's what happens when the witnesses go away.
I understand.
You just, and how could you trust the fact that she's okay now to give the kids to her?
Give her back to the kids. That had to be a lot of fun if the grandparents switch over.
Especially if people around the case, family, said that's not going to be the best thing for these children right now because we're not really sure that she's okay to go back to being a parent.
I'd go back to a couple of years of therapy and putting her away for a while before you'd ever get near those kids or without somebody else watching them.
All right. How are we doing, Chloe?
3-6.
Go ahead, Dan.
The likely prospect of Texas carrying out the death penalty in one of Houston's most brutal murder cases in a generation is making the planned execution among the most contentious in the nation's busiest capital punishment state. The scheduled execution of convicted killer Jose Medellin in Huntsville Tuesday evening has attracted international attention. The International Court of Justice, also known as the World Court, said the Mexican-born Medellin and some 50 other Mexicans on death rows around the country should have new hearings in U.S. courts to determine whether a 1963 treaty was violated during their arrests.
All right, what is the treaty and why is Medellin on the death row?
Well, his attorneys contend Medellin was denied the protections of the Vienna Convention, which calls for people arrested to have access to their home country's consular
I thought that
officials.
was like prisoners of war.
No, this is different. And this is a whole case. I mean,
well, hang on. I go back to the first question. Why is he on death row?
Cop killer.
No. Is he, what?
No. Oh, go ahead. He's not.
Medellin was sentenced to die in October of 94 for Medellin and 5 others brutally and viciously gang raped, stomped, kicked, slashed, and strangled, and murdered 2 teenage girls.
Okay. And now you're worried about his rights?
Yep.
And whether or not he was covered by what they said, the Geneva Convention?
Vienna.
Oh, okay. Well, Vienna.
Now, this is this is where Bush pissed me off because he even sent an amicus brief to the Supreme Court, friend of the court, saying that they should not execute Medellin because, the Mexican...
They think possibly his rights were violated.
Because he wasn't told he could go call his embassy.
Did he call the embassy before they gang raped these 2 kids?
No. That's all the judges are saying. Texas isn't budging, and they're saying, well,
there's no reason to budge. If you go to another country and you commit a crime, they don't really give a rat's ass about you and your rights or what it is back at home. It's where you are and the penalties where you committed the crime.
Try smuggling drugs into Turkey and see if you get to call the U.S. Embassy and go, hey, can y'all get me out of here? You'll be in there forever.
I'm sure they told him he had a right to defense.
Absolutely.
Okay, well, then you got everything covered.
And he got a defense attorney. They got automatic appeals, up until...
He's gone through the entire court system just like anybody else from this country. What difference does it make to me if you came from Mexico or Vienna why you think you should get special treatment after a gang rape and murder?
I don't know. And I don't know what they think. Had he had access to his embassy, what difference was that going to make? They had all the evidence against him. It's not like we were going to go, oh, okay, well...
A phone call to the embassy doesn't violate the rights that we afford people in this country. It doesn't matter where you came from. You get the same rights as anybody else. Just because you didn't get a phone call to your embassy doesn't change anything.
I just like the fact that Texas is backing down on this, isn't even considering it.
When is he scheduled to...
Tomorrow night. Yeah.
Good.
It's like if you had 5 Americans who went down to Mexico, did the same thing, you wouldn't even still be alive.
Unless you could buy your way out of it.
Take a lot of money.
Well, isn't that...
But you're right. They wouldn't really be concerned if you were on death row down there, which I don't think they have. Mm-hmm. But let's say you were scheduled to be executed. They're not going to have some type of appeal because you didn't get a chance to call the American embassy or the American consulate.
They wouldn't care a crap what your rights are down there.
So you got how many? 50 people on death row from Mexico?
Yes.
And all of them, from the way the story reads, people think all those should be put on hold until they go back and look at the procedures that they went through.
Exactly.
No, you went through this court system. You got your appeal. You were convicted again.
Yeah, he was convicted in 94, so he's been sitting there for how many years?
Adios.
Tomorrow night.
Hold on. What is, line 1? How we doing, Club?
Freaking 3.
Yes, Jim.
Hey, boss.
Yes,
the guy you're talking about, they had an article on that yesterday. He didn't claim Mexican citizenship until like 2 years later after he got got convicted. And he was raised in the States from the time he was 3 years old till he was, 18? So he had 15 years. He never claimed citizenship.
All right, if that works into the case, fine. But as long as he went through our court system and had all the same defense that I would or anybody else, if they found him guilty twice, then adios.
Oh, he's still guilty, no doubt about it.
I just don't get, thanks, Jim, why anybody would look for a technicality to get this guy off,
any of these
or
guys.
at least his execution stayed, so we could go back and look and see if he was violated by the Vienna sausage.
And spend more money in court time than somebody who's just brutally, I mean, not accidentally drunk driving and killed somebody, brutally raped and stomped and slashed his girl.
And it's the Mexican government that's raising the big stink over it.
Why?
Because
isn't the Mexican government encouraging Hispanics to come up here?
Uh-huh.
Okay, well, if you're going to do that, then the rules are different up here.
Well, they don't like the death penalty, especially when it's their citizens.
Then don't encourage anybody to come up here if you don't like the rules that we're playing with. There's our sandbox.
And this case has already gone to it went all the way to the Supreme Court on this particular matter.
Well, he's already gone through 2 court trials. The first one, then the automatic appeal if you get the death penalty. He's had enough time.
Yeah, 14 years he's been on death row. That's enough time, as Russ would say.
And those 2 teens are where?
Oh, they're dead forever. Brutally. Not just accidentally. I mean, that's still dead.
And the sad thing about this is as you get further away from that event of the rape, the mutilation, or whatever happened, now people become more aware of the rights of the person that was accused and convicted.
That's the one that's still
as
here.
opposed to the victims.
That's one
because they're dead. We've moved beyond that. This guy's alive. He's a human being, and he's got rights. Now, he lost those rights when he killed those 2 girls.
Yeah, well, he's changed. He's different now.
It doesn't make any difference to me. I don't care. If who was a guy in California that turned to God and then had a ministry inside the church, and the actors came out for him?
Oh, it was a former gang member.
They wanted to stay his execution because he had changed his life. Still murdered those people. Those people are still extra dead. Why is it? Because you had a chance to live and find God. Why is it you get some type of get out of jail free card?
Absolutely don't. Same thing happened with that chick down in Huntsville. Axed her husband, but you know what? That was 20 years ago. She's a different person. And they had candlelights, and they had art, and they had protests and everything else down there. Still killed her, of course.
Oh, I bet that means who's the guy from MASH? He's always
Mike Farrell.
Yeah, I'm sure.
He's anti
death penalty totally.
Oh, he irritates the piss out of me.
I think you probably lose somebody in your family once, and that shifts your values.
I would think so.
We need a break? Yes. All right, we'll be back.
We'll be back to the Russ Martin Show. It's that good. The Russ Martin Show. We're back to the Russ Martin Show. Call Russ now at 214-787-1053.
Is that you, Dan? All right, what do you got?
All right. Right now, traffic brought to us by Las Vegas Convention Bureau and also by Reliant Energy. 2 problems on 75 to tell you about. Both of them northbound. One before Arapahoe Road. There is an accident blocking the HOV and the left lane. That has you backed up to Spring Valley. And again, northbound 75. This one at Coit Road. There is a disabled vehicle blocking the right lane, so it's doubly slow. And also in Dallas, 183 westbound at Regal Road. There is a disabled vehicle there blocking the left lane. Guess they couldn't get all the way over. So there's your check of traffic. I'm Dan O'Malley on the Russ Martin Show.
Thanks, Dan. All right, hot. No news here. 80 for the low. Going to be 100 plus the next couple of days. We're at 104 now at Live 105.3.
All right, your wallet is now back in your car.
You swear?
Yeah.
What'd you do?
I took the iPod again. It's a vicious cycle.
Can I have my iPod back?
You left it in the car again.
You put it back there.
You couldn't go to get it?
Well, I was going to get it, then I got distracted with the fact that my wallet wasn't in my car.
Well, now it's back.
Is my wallet really back there, or do you have both?
No, your wallet's there.
Oh.
This next time I'll get them both. I'll have to take something else, so it'll be a trifecta. And get that stereo out.
Just keep your stuff with you in the future. You can't get anything. It's like, I can't believe Gavin leaves his keys still on his desk. Gavin, how many times must you learn the same story over and over and over? Here, walks in every day. Oh, what could happen?
We haven't done that much to his car. I think one day we hit it over in the CW33 parking lot.
Well, he could have done a lot more to it, is my point. He leaves those on there every day. We could have put it up on a crane. We thought about doing that one time. We hit it once.
Did you move that printer desk outside of Gavin's?
Yeah.
Is the Canon already out there?
Yeah.
You got a mic run?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, why don't we give that bitch a test?
All right.
I mentioned this last week. We haven't had any really good explosions. Then I remember we don't have any explosives left.
No, we're
going to see, even though the Canon's just blowing blanks, I'm just curious to what kind of force comes out of that.
I'll tell you what, I've been in front of it before, and the impact, how far away was I? I want to say 75 feet. Isn't it like somebody slapped you? It's like...
It's hard to tell.
It's in your chest.
It's just a small cannon. It's about 18 inches long.
You don't know what's coming. You think somebody slapped you. Not hard, but just a concussion. You feel it. So I can imagine if something's up close to it, how much damage it'll do.
Well, obviously, it scares you even if you're firing off the cannon yourself.
Yeah, it could. I would imagine if you didn't expect it.
I think it's M80.
Yeah.
Take it out there, light it, and throw it a trick. Hurry. You there?
Yeah.
What do you got set up?
Because we all know what's coming.
Well, I've played this probably 35 times.
I know, but it's still funny every single time. It's just the dynamics. You couldn't have planned this any better. And we rehearsed it 80 times.
And the little M80 just kind of dancing across the concrete.
He's skipping through the woods toward its victim.
What do you got set up?
Oh, kiwi.
Kiwi?
Yeah.
Not very big. And I really thought, all right, that's something we're not going to be able to pull off again. And then before we broke for, was it Memorial Day weekend?
4th of July.
Whatever.
What did we do?
The 18 gun salute.
Oh, yeah.
Where we got... that
was impressive.
We got 5 more cannons, so we had 6 total.
That was damn impressive.
And then Chloe, the last go-around, blows his cannon a hair late. Because when they all go at once, you can't tell how many are firing.
No, just that are a bunch.
And kind of towards me.
Chloe, you can stop looking for the audio. I don't think we pulled it.
Okay.
What?
And that was pointed slightly towards me, too, which Chloe later, in a drunken state, told me, you told them to do.
Wow. Look at my fingernails. Those are nasty.
You're really concerned?
Yeah, why?
You told Chloe to aim a cannon at your friend.
There's nothing coming out of that cannon. You didn't point it directly at him. I just went on the last, what do you call it, a bally?
Yeah.
The last go round. But a couple extra seconds before you fire. You didn't know that?
Never knew that. Cute ass.
All right, you want to go test the cannon on Gavin's little printer desk?
Sure.
Oh, what else?
Ambulance just...
Hold on.
Trying to think what else we've blown up with that thing, though. It does have pressure.
The cannon?
Yeah.
We've done watermelons, other things with it. I think a milk jug. What is it, Gavin?
No.
Huh?
No.
What?
No. Don't do anything to my desk.
Why did you tell JD earlier today?
It was just in conversation.
That I had to send Chuck out to get a gift for my mom, so I look like a tight ass.
God, no one's saying that.
And then JD brings it up on the air. You decided you were going to be a narc.
Why aren't you mad at him for bringing it up on the air? Why couldn't he say, hey, can I bring this up on the air?
Because you told him. He wouldn't have known had you not brought it up.
Well, he shouldn't have brought that up.
You shouldn't have told him.
But that doesn't, all right, I apologize for that. That doesn't mean you have to do anything to my desk, my new desk.
Well, we're not doing anything to your desk. We've already cooked that bitch.
That was good, too.
This is your little printer stand that we got out of your new office.
No!
Well, then you better run out there and stop him. Trey, are you ready?
No!
I'm ready. No!
All right, how far away is it, the cannon? I don't care, just shoot it.
No! No! Hey, no! Don't, Trey!
God.
Oh, boy.
What's with Skippy Boy?
Here he comes. We'll find out.
Oh, that's not a good face.
So, how'd it go?
Well, with a lot of super glue, that thing's gone.
All of it?
In about 10 different pieces.
This cannon only shoots out blanks.
A 10 gauge is
How close were you?
I didn't have a chance to ask. Gavin was speeding the bit up.
I'm going to put it pretty close. I would say 5 inches
Oh,
away.
yeah, that'll do it. Oh, my God.
And there's not a whole lot left to it?
You want me to go get some of the pieces?
Yeah. I can't imagine what kind of damage that cannon would do if we stuck a live 10-gauge shell in that.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I mean, the barrel's thick enough. I think he could get away with blowing a live one out of it.
I would think so. I mean, obviously, if it can handle a blank, then...
Yeah, all the pressure goes forward. It didn't go out sideways.
Yeah.
It would handle it. Listen to me. It would handle it. And my scientific research there at the university.
And your extensive ballistic knowledge.
Thank you very much.
Well, and as short as the barrel is, I got no clue how far that cannon
That's
would
going
kick
to be
back.
a wide, yeah, also a wide pattern.
You have a bigger kick?
Do I?
A bigger kick?
I just said that.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. Again, it's a good show. You should listen to part of it. I'm waiting for Trey to come back up the hall.
What was your idea for this? Why do you want to blow up his desk? Not his desk, his printer.
Why is he a narc?
Well, that was just in passing, really. Well, he wasn't trying to get you in trouble. He just thought it was something funny to say. Just fill in the conversation this morning, and I'm at his desk.
Okay.
At KLLI, that's all.
And that's probably a fair evaluation. So, in essence, you're really the culprit.
No.
Chloe, go into JD's office and take something outside.
No. I didn't do anything. I did not just...
Is that really all that's left?
Oh, my God.
Look at the blast mark on this.
Yeah. That's... No.
And that was about 15 feet away.
No, this is where it landed?
Yeah.
Oh.
So it went all over the parking lot.
Uh-huh. It's fun.
Well, Chloe went to get something out of JD's desk.
Stop
office.
it, Russ. That's ridiculous. I didn't do anything. Chloe, put that down. Put it down. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go?
He's already gone outside.
That's not cool. What have I done? I didn't do anything.
You're the one that brought it up on the air.
I was making casual conversation. Casual conversation.
You brought it up on the air that I was a tight ass. I didn't have time to go get my mom something for her birthday.
I asked Gavin how band practice was. He said it was fine. I'm walking in. Chuck's leaving. So I'm thinking, what's the problem? Chuck goes, I got to go get a present for Russ's mom. And he thought that was funny. We giggled for a second. Then we went on with our little meeting. That's all.
That doesn't come off like...
It was casual conversation.
Well, then maybe you asked me before the show, can I bring this up?
We talk about you and being a tight ass all the time.
What you got, Chloe?
His DVD player.
No, not, come here. Look, give me that.
Hand
you guys will do that. Give it to me. Give it to me.
Where'd you get this?
Bought it?
No. See, I don't have any more. Trey's got it.
Give it to me, Trey. Give it to me. Give it to... Just give it back.
Dan, did you want to look at that?
Yes. Daniel, come here. Give it to me. Dan, come here. Daniel.
You need longer arms.
I got it.
Give it to me.
This also has a TV tuner built into it.
It does. I bought that in case the satellites go out. We at least have a TV in here as well as a DVD.
Wow, this used to be nice.
It is nice.
I'm sorry, I'm speaking too quick.
Give it to me. Give it back to me. That was expensive. Give it to me.
There, Trey, take that outside and light it.
Passing that around.
Dan, take that back.
Yeah, sure. I did nothing. Gavin's the one that told me that.
All right, so it's Gavin's fault.
Yes.
All right, so I should blow something else up of his.
Oh, dear God. It was just casual conversation. It wasn't meant to damn anybody.
I don't have any more. Chloe's got it now.
Chloe, would you please stop? Chloe, you.
Thank you, Chloe.
Give it to me.
How much does something like this run?
I was 2 1/4.
I don't have. Trey's got it.
Give it to me, Trey. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me.
You're not very good at this, JD.
He's right. Otherwise,
kind of large.
You'd have it back by now if you were good at it.
I wouldn't. Would you please just give it to me back?
I'll just set it right here for safekeeping.
Yeah, like Trey's wallet and iPod safekeeping.
And then if you're good between now and 7 o'clock, possibly we won't vaporize it.
Thanks. Buy something nice for the show. I bought that for us so we could watch weather radar.
Something that small really would vaporize.
Oh, yeah.
If it blew at least half of the printer desk apart.
Oh, yeah.
Please don't do that to my DVD TV.
Well, we'll see how I feel.
Oh, God.
You ready for news, Dan?
I am.
Okay. Well, go into JD's office and find something else.
Why?
That's an expensive gift. Or expensive item.
Everything I have in there's expensive.
550, Dan O'Malley's here with news.
Thank you, Russ. Well, another co-defendant in O.J. Simpson's robbery and kidnapping trial has struck a deal.
He's fried.
That will see him testify against the former football star. Charles Ehrlich has pleaded guilty to reduced charges of attempted accessory to robbery and attempted burglary after becoming the fourth of Simpson's co-accused.
So Simpson's only got one of his posse left standing with him.
Yeah. Simpson and another man, Clarence Stewart, have denied charges of kidnapping, armed robbery, and assault with a deadly weapon. Ehrlich's plea was outlined in court documents made available to the Associated Press. He was part of a gang of what they say was gun-toting men who accompanied Simpson when they stormed into a Las Vegas casino hotel room last September.
Hang on a second. Chloe just brought something else in.
No.
I think this one's probably the best.
No. I bring stuff up here that I buy so we can all enjoy it, and you're going to destroy it.
I've never used your George Foreman grill.
I brought it up here for all of us to use in case you have a chicken breast or something. You can cook.
Question with that would be, would you do it with the
you
top
wouldn't
up?
do it at all. I bought that. That's brand new.
Yeah, I do it with the top up.
Yeah. I bought that. That's brand new. Do not blow it up.
Should we take the metal plates off?
You shouldn't do anything else. Give me that.
You're jumping over here at me like a jackrabbit.
You got my stuff.
Is that a special edition?
Yeah, it is.
Is that why it's autographed?
They're all autographed. Yeah, I got George to do it for me.
We'll find out how well it's made.
Well, that damn cannon's going to blow it up. I'm going to start bringing... I bought that with my hard-earned money, and I brought this up here for all of us to use.
I've never used it.
Well, you
until
could.
today.
It's up here for all of us.
You don't play a good role of a victim if you laugh along with the rest of us.
Every once in a while, what you say is funny.
All right.
Except when I'm the victim.
But just every once in a while.
When it's my crap getting blown up, yeah, and generally it's not that much fun. The show loses its sparkle for me.
All right, Chloe, go find me something else out of JD's office.
Get out of my office. Everything in there I bought and brought up here. There's nothing in there except the computer. Don't blow my... Oh, yeah, do blow my computer. It's a piece of crap. The stations.
Is it?
Yes.
So you don't care?
Certainly don't care if you blow up that computer, no.
No, we're not doing it. Go ahead, Dan.
The one thing you could do to help me.
Democratic Senator Barack Obama holds a 2-1 edge over Republican Senator John McCain among the nation's low-wage workers, but many are unconvinced that either presidential candidate would be better than the other at fixing the ailing economy or improving health care, this according to a new national poll.
So it sounds like Russ is right down the line with all these people. They don't care.
Obama's advantage is attributable largely to overwhelming support from two traditional Democratic constituencies, African Americans and Hispanics. But even among white voters, Obama leads McCain by 10 percentage points, 47-37, and has the advantage as the more empathetic candidate. Still, 1 in 6 of the white workers polled remains uncommitted to either candidate, and a majority of those, both white and minority, are ambivalent about the impact of the election, saying that no matter who wins, their personal finances are unlikely to change. And Barack...
Give me my... Don't you dare. Don't even touch that. Do not touch that. I've got all my contacts in there and everything in the world. Don't.
Well, you got it backed up on a computer, don't you?
No, I don't, actually.
Well, you backed up all your stuff off your iPod?
Give me that.
I thought it was on all your iTunes.
No, I don't have everything backed up. No, I've added a lot of people. Give me that.
Ooh.
Give me that.
Don't snap at me!
Hey, now! Give it to me.
JD, you know they tell you to back that stuff up.
Shut up, Trey! Give it to me.
Don't scream at him.
Give me that.
Just giving you helpful advice.
Give me that.
Grabbing at me.
Give me that.
I don't have any more, Trey.
No, don't. That's expensive. Now, don't be jacking with that. Give it to me. Trey.
Is that a new iPhone?
Yeah.
Give it to me.
Let's see who he's been calling.
That's none of your damn business. Okay. Give it to me.
Dr. Fettner.
Will you give that to me? Yes.
Can't.
You can give it to me. You will. Right now. Come here.
Why have you been calling Benjamin Dover?
He's a friend of mine. He's out in California right now.
I'm mad at him.
Why are you mad at him?
Whatever he did 5 years ago to piss me off.
Jesus Christ. Give me my phone. That's none of your business. I'm not calling who I'm doing.
By the way, when are you going to have your colonoscopy?
How do you know about that? How do you know about that?
Oh.
How do you know about that?
Why you got Valerie's number? You screwing her too?
No, I'm not screwing her. Everybody in there. Give me that phone back. That's none of your business.
What is this under W? It just says Willie. You getting weed?
No, I'm not getting weed. Get away! Give it to me! Did you just give it to me?
Who's Willie?
Just a buddy of mine. He owns hot rods and hogs in Arlington.
That's the same Willie used to run Gilbert?
Same Willie.
Okay.
Give it to me.
What is Firehouse Subs?
That's a Subway place by the house.
Hawkeye.
Yes.
Toby Keith.
Hey, let's go.
No, let's don't.
Yeah, let's call Toby.
Don't give me that. Toby Keith. Do not talk. They are busy right now. Don't give me that phone back. Russell Martin, I swear to God, give me that phone. Give me that phone. Give it to me.
I can't hear if they answer.
Give it to me. Don't call them. They're busy.
Hello?
Oh, dear Jesus Christ. That's going to come up on...
This is Toby?
Give me that phone. Give it to me.
That's somebody... That's an angry American. What are you doing?
Oh, my God. I've got to...
They're taking it, didn't they?
Thank you.
Oh, you should have sent him a really nasty text message.
Oh, I'm embarrassed.
We're taking a photo and see it. So. Yeah. But maybe you'd like to see a nice close-up shot of my a-hole.
You'll put your boot in this. Dear God.
How long before we need a break? Okay. Go ahead, Dan.
Okay. Barack Obama proposed Monday to tap the nation's strategic oil reserves as one way to help drive down gas prices. He also told an audience in Lansing, Michigan that voting...
Hey, Dan?
Yes, sir.
Grab JD's cell phone.
Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it back.
You should know better.
Give it. No. Give it back to me. Give it.
Over here.
Will you guys quit? Come here. Get off me. Get off me. Get it. Take it to me. Will you give that back to me?
I forgot to check the picture section.
Give that back to me.
Oh, and you know he enjoyed take some.
Give it back to me. No. Give it back to me.
No.
Give it back. There's nothing in there but a car I'm looking at.
How do you... What?
There's nothing in there but a car I'm looking at.
Well, then you won't mind if I take a look at your new hoopty.
Just a Pontiac Solstice. That's all. That's all that's in there.
Is this picture right here a picture of its trunk?
God! That was Galveston. Give me that. Give me that.
There's more than that in Galveston.
You had to drive all the way to Galveston to take a picture of Joey's head?
Almighty. Dear Lord.
Was she having an IBS attack? Kind of like taking a picture of a hurricane. Ready to
on vacation.
Was it humidity make it act up?
to the Russ Martin Show.
No Cuervo, no margarita. Just ain't enough good burning.
This soap opera gets better and better. The Russ Martin Show. We're back to the Russ Martin Show.
Where was that hanging?
Want me to say? David Henry's office.
Well, I know. I sent you in there. Where was it hanging in his office?
Oh, directly behind his desk in front of the credenza. Like right in the middle, prominently displayed.
What is that? I can't see it the way you're holding it.
Hang on. It is a, who is that, George C. Scott?
It's Patton.
All right. It's a large painting of George C. Scott holding binoculars, got a gun on his hip, tanks in the background. 705/750. What does that mean?
Number 705 out of 750. There's only a limited edition.
He loves that thing. There's people that come in, like last week, they had a Bud meeting in there.
I still can't see it. It's just a painting of George. I almost said it. Okay. Well, yeah, it's a battle scene. I got you.
Yeah.
He's very, very, very
Are those
proud of that.
General stars down there in the bottom?
3 general stars, some
Army one.
Army patch in the middle, an old pin. All right, this will do.
Very nice. That's very pretty. Any great story to go that we know of?
We're going to blow it up.
I don't wonder if anybody knew why he had it or where he got it.
What do you care? We're going to blow it up.
Clearly, you don't give a crap about any of your friends or their personal items.
There's another 745 of those floating around. Get another one.
Those are probably taken by someone. Limited edition.
I think they do that just as like a big selling point. Well, they're only 750 made. I don't know that.
That is
How are you going to go back and check? Who are you going to...
Who you verify it with?
Yeah.
That's where you bought it. I think some of the art houses are very specific about who has them, but some of them maybe not.
Well, I'm pissed off at David Henry, so he's got it coming.
And that's expensive, too.
How expensive?
I bet that's probably worth $1,000.
Well, it's not an original.
It's a limited edition print.
But it's not the original.
It doesn't matter.
It's not yours.
It doesn't matter if it's a print. It's a copy. Why would it be worth $1,000?
A limited edition. It's Patton. His stars, everything. I mean, look how nice that thing is.
And the framing and the matting and everything, it's probably at least $350.
Is that signed down there at the bottom by the artist?
Yeah, let me look.
Well, you're not going to be able to find another one of these to replace it.
You don't know that.
Why don't you just not blow it up? It's not yours.
It's like a Michael something. Jarrett, I can't read it. And it doesn't look anything like George C. Scott.
It's Patton.
I get a difference.
And it's not yours to destroy. Why don't you get some of your own crap in here, flip it over, catch it on fire, blow it up?
Nobody torches their own things. Haven't you seen riots?
Yes, I've seen riots, but
that's the way those things play out.
Grabbing all my personal stuff, and now his personal stuff. At least my George Foreman grill is replaceable.
You want me to do your grill instead?
No.
How about your DVD player?
No, those are expensive. Unless you're going to replace
Well, I'm certainly not blowing up your iPhone, not with those pictures on it.
Go on. Yeah, piss me off.
Who called you during the break?
You're the nosiest little son of a gun I've ever in my life.
You can call him son of a bitch.
I don't want to do that.
All right.
Who
was it, son of a bitch?
How was it listening? It's because I heard someone screaming through your earpiece.
Well, yeah, she didn't really ever think those pictures were going to see the light of day, except for me and her.
Well, first of all, it's her fault for letting you take a picture of her ass at Galveston Island with a low humidity. Or the high humidity. Does that get her bowels going?
No, it doesn't get anything going. She doesn't have any problems with her bowels. She just wanted to ask if you really saw the pictures, and I said, yeah, he really saw the pictures.
It looked like you got a shot of her butt right there at open aperture.
I didn't get any aperture opening, no. There was nothing going on. Wow. It was a sunset picture out on the pier.
Was it before or after something come out?
There was nothing passing.
Maybe you should use a high-speed film.
Yes. She doesn't have any issues, no problem. Just a nice picture of her in a tea bag in Galveston.
The picture I saw was just a naked ass.
Would you want to just shut up every once in a while? Every once in a great while.
All right.
No, I didn't tell her you saw that picture. I told her you saw the one with the tea bag. Now.
No, I never got to the one with the tea bag. This was just her ass hanging out.
I know. Thank you. Thanks for doing this on a Monday. Maybe I got time to get it fixed by Friday.
It's hard to believe that she's only, 30?
Yes.
It's a good one.
She works out.
I put up with the IBS with an ass that high.
Oh, dear gosh, she doesn't have IBS.
What is it, Alfie?
David Henry on the hotline for you.
Ask him if he can hold for a minute. I tell you what. Pick it up, leave your mic on, ask him what he wants.
Yeah, David? What do you want?
Damn.
He says he's going to blow it up. He says he can. I'm sorry. I'm gonna push it back on hold, David.
If it was up to me, it'd be a different story.
What do you want?
He doesn't want you to blow it up.
Why are you mad at David Henry?
I can't say yet.
Okay. Fair enough.
Why did you say you were sorry?
It's not my fault he's getting blown up.
Oh. Well, tell him it's not even a good likeness.
It's not. George C. Scott.
No, it's not.
It's supposed to be. I'm sure it's a great likeness of who it's supposed to be.
Okay.
It's a beautiful picture.
Should we do this now or terrorize David for a while? There's a lot to be said for terror. Go ahead and read newsstand.
Barack Obama.
Is he still on hold? Ask him where he got it.
Hey, David. Where'd you get the picture? So it was given to you by a GM at KLLI?
Oh, he didn't pay for it.
Oh, all right. How long ago?
Ask him what it's worth.
How much is it worth?
He sounds like he's terse.
He's a little angry.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Too.
All right.
What do you say it's worth?
He says he doesn't know how much it's worth to leave him alone.
All right.
It sounds like something David would say.
But he called us. Yeah.
Call us and go leave me alone?
Yeah. Stupid stalker. Ask him if I could swap this out for a digital board.
You're holding
I don't know how they got in your office, David. I'm sorry.
GM hostage now.
Russ wants to know if he can trade out the picture for a digital board. He said no.
Oh, okay. Well, I tried to negotiate.
You don't give in to terrorists, first of all, because you're just going to go down there and get something else off his desk and blow it up.
Not if I get a digital board. But now I'm going to hold his picture of George C. Scott hostage.
David said that it won't be good if you blow it up.
Ooh. Trey, take this outside right now.
Okay. I thought you said there was something to be said for terror. I was hoping maybe you'd forget. Terrorize for a while and then let it go.
No. Let me know when you're ready. All right.
He's asking you if he'll put it back in his office and pick on somebody else, he said.
Yes, I will put it back in his office.
He said yes. He'll put it back in your office.
Explain to him what that means.
Tell him it's going to look a little distressed.
It may look a little distressed.
Battle worn.
Russ, that's not cool. It's really not.
Trey, you ready?
1 second.
All right. That thing's got to weigh 10, 12 pounds.
Take my George Foreman grill. Don't do this.
No.
I can replace that for 25.
I'm sorry, I don't negotiate.
Jesus.
You say you don't negotiate with terrorists. Quit it. All right. Anytime.
Oh, wow.
Oh, Jesus. I love Trey's reaction.
I like the shock in his voice. Hey, that broke.
Yeah. Things blowing up all over the parking lot. There's that face again.
And?
Ain't Jorsey Scott no more.
Ooh. How much of the picture did it take out?
Oh, all of it. There's parts pretty much all over the parking lot.
Well, I did promise. Cole, go pick that up and put it in his office.
Okay.
Exactly where you got it. I don't want people to think I'm going to hold up to my word.
That is so crazy.
How long before we need a break?
7 minutes.
I can see Gavin sitting in his office.
Oh, no. Gavin. It's not funny, but it is. God, why?
Gavin, this is your boss.
I know I'm going to get fired.
Gavin didn't have anything to do with it.
I know, but he's laughing. You don't want to hear your employees laughing at you.
You want to lose something out of your office?
No!
Well, then shut up.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, no.
What else has he got down there?
I don't know.
Didn't I see a guitar in there one time?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Used to have one.
What is that?
It's a guitar signed by some group. I don't know who signed it.
Oh, that one.
I think it's Fleetwood Mac.
Is that right?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Hate Fleetwood Mac.
Why? What have they ever done to you? Tusk? Drive you crazy?
No. It's one of their albums out of the 80s.
Which one?
I don't know. And when they split up, I never got over that.
Kill a rat's ass.
You ready, Dan?
Yeah.
All right. 6:20. Dan O'Malley's here with news.
Thank you, Russ. Barack Obama proposed today to tap the nation's strategic oil reserves as one way to help drive down gas prices. He also told an audience in Lansing, Michigan, that voting for his rival, John McCain, was the equivalent of voting for oil companies. Citing domestic strains on paychecks, businesses, and the environment, the country's addiction to foreign oil is one of the most dangerous and urgent threats this nation has ever faced, Obama said. We simply cannot pretend, as Senator McCain does, that we can drill our way out of this problem.
It'll help, though.
He says we need a much bolder and much bigger set of solutions.
Well, nothing's going to happen. Hasn't Congress already taken a break?
Some of them have. Some of them are sticking around trying to work out a deal.
They're not going to. There's nothing that's going to come from this. All he's doing, again, is political grandstanding. They're not going to make a decision before their break. He's even asked for some of the members of Congress to come back and get this worked out before they all take their yearly break.
One of many. But now he wants to open up their oil reserves.
Yeah.
I thought it was Obama that wanted to turn loose to some of the reserves.
Oh, he does. That's what he said today. But see, he's now backpedaled and said...
Obama or McCain?
Obama has now backpedaled and said, well, maybe a compromise and some offshore drilling will be okay. So, I mean, he's going, although that won't help short term, but at least it'll get an energy bill done. So nothing's going to happen short term.
We already know that nothing's going to be a short term fix. All he's doing, again, is throwing out anything that he thinks the largest portion of the American public will grasp onto.
You're absolutely right.
All right.
Reading the daily polls.
He's going to do something to help with this energy crisis.
Read the polls, find out what the people want, and give them that day. Spit it back in rhetoric.
And you know that nothing's going to come from this.
Wasn't it just a week ago he was against offshore drilling? Yeah. Okay, well, it's Monday. I understand. You change your policies.
Why would he change in the course of a week? We've been going through this turmoil for the last 5-6 months.
Because the polls now say majority of people are open to offshore drilling. And
the majority has always been open to it. It's a small faction of the environmentalists that don't want us to go out there and drill near the polar bears.
And off the coast of California and Miami and all these other places.
Again, places they're talking about the eyesore factor. You can't see it from the coast.
No. But the polls today say, that his plan that he put forth last week with no offshore drilling and all, renewable.
All right, it's a flip-flop.
Absolutely.
All right. Thank you. How are we doing, Chloe?
Briefing for.
Did you put that picture back in David's office?
Well, I kind of had to put it in a box and put it in a box and put it right in front.
But did you put it back where you got it?
Exactly, yes.
Okay. All I promised. Go ahead, Dan.
A federal appeals court turned down...
Think of it as a jigsaw puzzle.
A big one.
1,000 pieces.
A federal appeals court turned down Attorney General Greg Abbott's attempt to reinstate a ban on the sale and marketing of sex toys. upholding its previous ruling that the prohibition violated Texans' right to privacy.
Why does Bud have a hard-on for sex toys?
It's Bud. Oh, it's Greg, not Bud Abbott.
Why does he not want us to have sex toys?
That one I really don't know. I don't have a clue what his problem is.
The Attorney General sought a rehearing on the matter decided by a panel of judges. The state argued that the full court should have a chance to rule, but the court turned down the request and said any appeal would have to be decided by the U.S. Supreme Court.
We got everything else in this state handled. We're worried about
what do you care?
toys.
You could stick almost anything in your ass if you really wanted to. Who cares if somebody made it?
If it's shaped a certain way. That was the big deal for a while. They could be bullet-shaped. They couldn't be shaped like the actual object.
Now you can actually get the objects, right?
I think you can. I'm pretty sure.
We got a bunch of penis-shaped water guns. I'm sure they could probably sell those battery powered.
And put them in, and stick them in somewhere. You're right. Yeah, I think you can. That's what he's trying to get eliminated. Why do you care?
What damage does that do if somebody's selling weenie replicas?
Because the Baptists don't like it. I mean, this is still...
But a lot of people do like it.
But the vocal majority of your right-wing Christian things, those are wrong and sinful, and they want them closed. I mean,
well, go back to the sex clubs in the cities where you don't know what's going on in there. We could be reading the Bible. You're assuming we're having sex, and you're probably right. But you want to tell me what I can do in my own house, like up in Frisco and McKinney and the one in Duncanville.
And what damage does it do to the society if we're selling plastic clams?
Because little Johnny might be walking by and see that. And
Johnny's not going to be going into Condoms to Go or one of these other places that sell the novelties. And they're called novelties.
But
I don't think they're actually meant for you to screw them.
Or for a little joyous celebration. A novelty. Sounds like fun.
It's something funny to open up at a bachelorette party. Everybody gets a nice giggle. Then you take it in the back and you bang it.
What was that one we had, that rubber clam we had that time? I think it was actually molded after some porn star.
Yeah.
Didn't you screw that?
Yes.
Okay. It's been a long time. I was trying to remember.
It was about 7 years ago.
Yeah.
We had Deborah Norville on the phone.
Oh, that's right. That's why she doesn't call us anymore.
Somebody told her.
You were masturbating while...
Nice does
It's too late.
It's not masturbation. You're using the sex toy.
So you're banging and...
Shush.
Inanimate.
To everybody shush. Go ahead, Dan.
Really?
Would it make you feel better if it was moving around?
That's an odd thing to do while you're interviewing Deborah Norville.
I've always had the hots for her, and we had that female thing, and I just decided to sync the two up and see if I got something out of it. Again, inanimate. Would it make you feel better had I got me a nice wombat puss?
Well, now you say it that way.
That's been funnier to watch.
That would be more of a struggle.
Give a reason to have that face that wombat has.
Ooh. In my ass, yes? Go ahead. Hold on a second. Gavin's not in his office. I was going to ask him if he's heard from David Henry. Where's two-way? Thank you. Gavin.
Yeah.
You hear from David Henry?
Yeah.
What'd he say?
Not happy.
Can you give me a longer story?
Keeps asking, did they really do that? Did they really do that? Did they really do that? And I start to explain it to him, and then he said, did they really do that? Did they really do that?
And what'd you tell him?
He couldn't finish because he got so upset he hung up.
No.
Is he coming up here?
Yeah, is he coming up?
That's what I would do.
No.
Hmm.
No, he's...
Why can he be mad? I've been a model employee at work. We need a break.
We'll be back to the Russ Martin Show. Welcome to the Treehouse, the Russ Martin Show. We're back to the Russ Martin Show.
Your mama don't dance and your daddy don't rock and roll. Your mama don't dance and your daddy don't rock and roll. But when you
Hang on. You there?
Yes.
David Henry call you back?
Oh, yeah.
You can call him back, let him off the hook. But next time, I am going to blow up his picture of George C. Patton Scott. If I don't get a digital board. I want some type of paperwork by tomorrow.
Oh, no.
Or I'm going through his office. And I'm starting with that Fleetwood Mac guitar.
It's not like you haven't waited.
You know he can't get something done by tomorrow.
How long's he had?
I don't know. We start the budget process in a couple months.
You have all these different stations that have the boards who really don't need them. KLLD's AM, and they got a digital board.
Well,
they have to go by chronological, though. I mean, corporate. Just don't get mad at me, but corporately they go chronologically. Who has the oldest board? You have one of the newer boards in the system, so you're down the list. This board was new when they put it in here.
This board is 5 years old. All right,
that's new for a board. The one at KLLD was 30 years old.
They play oldies.
I know they play oldies.
All right,
they play them on a digital board now.
This is probably the last analog board in the system.
But it was the last board.
They play oldies?
Yeah, they play oldies.
Songs recorded in analog.
Yes, they certainly do.
Nothing digital.
I know, but
they play oldies.
It's not logical, or Jack FM wouldn't have one. It's not logical. It's corporate, and they can only budget in order. They don't know how to get out of order. So the oldest boards go
They're
first.
always able to find cash if you push them hard enough.
Again, that's not David Henry's fault. He probably
Trey's salary, Dan's salary. They said, we don't have it. There's no place to go find it. All right, fine. I'm going to be at home with a really bad case of gonorrhea until something happens.
I know.
I'm going to sit at home and I'm going to drift to death until you get them a salary.
But David has to go to them and explain. He can explain people why.
Go ahead.
Why you need people. It's a little easier to move finances around versus a board, which they say, does he have one that works currently? Is it new? Is it in great shape? Yes. The answer to all those is yes. So they say, okay.
So if something were to happen to this board.
Don't do this.
I mean, this has been a year long.
It's been longer than that.
But they give them the next
So if this
budget.
board were to start shorting out.
They would probably, knowing them, just come in and try to fix it.
Yeah.
They would try to come in and see what the problem was. And
well, let's see if we can help it along.
Troubleshoot it. Oh, God.
Oh.
Don't do this to your own board.
It's the only way I'm going to get a new one.
No, don't.
I may even go to long cut until I get a digital board. So you can call David back, tell him his picture of George C. Scott is okay, but I'm going to go through his office, and every day something's going to vanish until I get a digital board. That starts tomorrow.
Oh, Ross.
When I put my foot down, it actually touches the Berber.
Bet you don't get one until next year.
All right.
He'll strip his office, but he can't make them do something that they just can't do.
I got cash that says he finds something someplace if things in his office start to vaporize.
Probably go rip it out of Jack FM.
What is it, Trey?
Should I go buy a new box of shells?
Are we almost out?
We're down to like half a box.
Yes.
Okay. I'll buy 2.
Would that thing blow out 12 gauge blanks?
No.
All right. I can get some more 10s.
Yeah, 10's more powerful.
All right. Oh, I guess they are. Mm-hmm. Anything more powerful than 10?
Yeah, I just don't know if it would fit. I'll do some research.
Oh, we'll try out tomorrow with his car.
Okay.
I'm not his car. Yeah, let's do that.
Oh, the man's car? Why is that funny?
I don't know. It slipped, but you always go with your gut. All right, 6:40. Dan O'Malley's here with news.
Thank you, Russ. Well, Russian Prime Minister Vladimir Putin is calling.
Hang on, I'm alert. All right, go ahead.
Russian Prime Minister Vladimir Putin is calling for Russia to regain its influential position and former Cold War ally of Cuba. The statement comes amid persistent speculation about whether Russia is seeking a military presence in a country just 90 miles from the United States in response to U.S. plans to place missile defense elements in Poland and the Czech Republic. Putin said, And he said all that while hearing a report on a recent Russian delegation's trip to Cuba. He actually said we should restore our position in Cuba and other countries. Last month, the defense ministry denied a major Russian newspaper's report that the country was considering placing nuclear-capable bombers in Cuba, a move that would have echoed the 1962 Cuban Missile Crisis. Putin, the Russian prime minister.
That it? No more?
It's kind of a straightforward story. But Putin. Galveston officials say Tropical Storm Eduard is not enough of a threat for them to call for an evacuation of the island city. Galveston Mayor Lyda Ann Thomas said Monday that although Eduard, which is expected to make landfall sometime Tuesday morning west of the city, could strengthen into a hurricane, it will be up to residents and tourists to decide whether they want to ride out the storm.
I really thought just with the advent of this hurricane, oil prices would go up, but I think they closed when they realized it wasn't going to do anything.
No damage out there at all.
I think it dropped to $121 a barrel now.
So why is, and we're continuing to drop. Why this time? It's magic, isn't it?
I don't know. I was in Denton over the weekend, and I found it for $3.69.
That's the lowest I've seen. Was that a quick trip or?
No, actually, it was a corner gas station where they're normally the priciest ones.
The ones that are near the 35.
But I had to stop because I was almost out. Well, screw it. I'll just eat it, whatever it was. I was shocked what it was.
Excellent. Well, any news continue to go down? Anybody know?
Because a lot of people are speculating that for once we're actually we're going to do something about oil. We're going to drill somewhere, get more, and
now this week.
So the speculators think that there may be some forward motion on this.
Long term, they see more oil on the market.
Okay.
And prices are going
now, does any of this have to do with the suggestion of dumping 70, million out of our national reserve?
It'd be more like 300 million.
Okay.
Nah, I don't think Bush will do that. I think they know that. He's been very, very tight with that reserve. The only time he's really
it's
touched
called an emergency reserve.
He's touched it twice. Once after 9/11, once after Katrina.
Okay. Those are emergencies.
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead, Dan.
Okay. Southwest Airlines has issued a travel advisory for Houston due to Tropical Storm Eduard. The carrier reports that its service to and from Houston's Hobby Airport is currently operating on schedule, but that could change tomorrow. The carrier is allowing customers with flights scheduled today and tomorrow may rebook or travel standby for alternative flights within 14 days of the original booking without a penalty.
You got to tell people a hurricane's coming.
Mm-hmm. Jacksonville police say Reginald Peterson needs to learn that 911 is not the appropriate place to complain that Subway left the sauce off of his spicy Italian sandwich.
Who do you call? Corporate? Don't answer.
I don't think you call 911.
Police say the 42-year-old man dialed 911 twice last week so he could have his sub made correctly. The second call was to complain that officers weren't arriving quickly enough. Subway workers told police Peterson became belligerent and yelled when they were fixing his order. They locked him out of the store after he left to call police. When officers arrived, they tried to calm him down and explain the proper use of 911.
Did they haul him in?
Those efforts failed, and he was arrested on a charge of making false 911 calls. All over sauce.
How in your mind do you constitute any of that as being an emergency, knowing that 911 gets jackass calls all the time, especially with medical emergencies that aren't?
Again, I don't think people comprehend that. As you and I were at the, station 47 down here riding with the EMTs, and literally a guy had, what was it? They called the ambulance out. I want to say he had sniffles or something. It was something so ridiculous.
It was allergy related, and he called the EMTs out.
Yep, he had stuffed up sinuses, and he called the ambulance out there. I can't believe you can't charge. Do they charge if you do that anymore? I mean,
I believe so.
They should. That should be $50 minimum to run that ambulance out there. If it's something as absurd as a sniffly nose.
Well, with all the manpower and the equipment that you ship out in a situation like that, I'm all right if you hit them for a couple $100.
And again,
because that would alleviate that problem right there.
You wouldn't do it again, that's for sure. Every handed them the bill at that particular moment. But I don't think some people understand that. You hear these all the time. People complain about their food orders in a drive-thru or something absurd. They don't comprehend that this is an emergency only for the police.
Well, again, the 911 service is already taxed because if there's an accident on the freeway, then you may have 50 people's cell phones all call for the same accident, and now you've tied up the lines with that. You want to throw in the fact the guy didn't get his secret sauce.
It's a little bit funny.
Over the past few weeks, officials in China have been handing down all kinds of new regulations for citizens to follow during the Beijing Olympic Games. Here's a list of the newest regulations the Chinese government has put in place during the Olympics in order to maintain public hygiene and the cultured image of China's cities.
China was going to be this big of a struggle to have the Olympics there. Why did the Olympic Committee pick them?
Because, quite frankly, there's a growing power, and it was to appease them.
They had to tell their people to stop eating dog weenies during the Olympics. Don't make fun of handicapped people.
It's because they don't see handicapped people.
Nobody in China?
Yeah.
Nobody in China is handicapped?
If you have a kid and it's handicapped, they kill him. Because you're only allowed one kid, and you want a good one. And so they kill him. I mean, I'm not kidding about that. They literally kill people who are deformed, handicapped, mentally challenged, for the most part, or they're shipped away to some faraway, remote place in China where nobody sees them. Yes.
Don't anybody say it.
Yeah. Somebody has to.
No.
Middays.
Okay. So the list of new items for the Chinese government in order for their citizens to follow is: number 1, no sleeping outdoors.
Makes sense.
Number 2, no lighting off fireworks or waving insulting banners.
Okay.
Number 3, no streaking. Number 4, people with mental illness or STDs are banned from appearing in public. And number 5, commuters who find discarded water bottles on the subway are to take a swig to make sure they don't contain suspicious substances.
And if it does?
That's my favorite.
Well, then you're a hero. Because you save people.
That's plutonium, all right. I know it by the bouquet.
They had these people go out and do on-the-spot testing of suspicious fluids.
I want to go to China.
Yeah.
I want to go pee in bottles all over the place.
Somebody's sitting in an office somewhere coming up with what's streaking down.
No, Dan's right. You go over there with a bunch of water bottles, you cop a squat in them. Excuse me, Lucien. That's a suspicious substance in there. You should take yourself a tug. Okay. You may have to chew on it a little bit. I got too much mucil.
Have me some. American poo.
It's probably the cilantro. How long before we need a break? All right, go ahead.
Soon you will be gazing at pictures of Knox Leon, or maybe Leon, and Vivian Marceline.
Are those the two kids?
Yes.
Yes. The newborn twins of Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie. People magazine reportedly paid $14 million for the exclusive rights to the baby pictures, which will be featured in a 30-page spread in the new issue, which is supposed to be on newsstands today.
I saw it. They had the cover online someplace. It's two babies.
Yeah,
you can't tell whose babies they are.
Angelina's and
they're babies.
Oh, come on, that's huge.
What is it? I wonder if they actually pay the money straight to Brad and Angela, or because they said they would give it to charity.
Yes.
Who is it that bought this? Was it People magazine? If they just give the money straight to a charity, so at least they get a tax write-off. That would be the only thing that would make sense, to give $14 million. Plus all the notoriety that comes along with it. That obviously this is something I got to see. If people paid $14 million for these two squids,
who really cares that much about it? I know we don't in this room, but do chicks really care what the babies look like?
Obviously, I mean,
but they all look the same when they're born.
Boy, that's for sure.
I mean, the only reason I want to see is just see Angelina's.
They mark babies for a reason at the hospital, because you can't tell who goes with whose.
They're all red and squishy when they come out. Look like little aliens.
You will see Angelina's what?
Still her big, huge.
You can see those anyplace else for free.
But there'll be 30 pages of them.
Obviously, there's something to it, or they wouldn't cough up that much cash. They're babies. They look like any other babies.
Maybe it's hype.
We don't even know that she had babies.
Well, we do.
They could have gone out and they collect them everywhere else they go.
Like T-shirts.
There's going to be a couple of babies that they picked up someplace.
We're on vacation. We'll be brought home.
Yeah, why couldn't you get a couple of those carved rocks or some chiclets or something? Why is it you always got to bring home babies?
Just one time. Why don't you bring them a postcard? Yeah.
Maybe a shot glass.
Indian, all we got was this lousy baby.
All right. We'll break here.
We'll be back to the Russ Martin Show. Play at your own risk. The Russ Martin Show. We're back to the Russ Martin Show.
All right, Daniel, what else you got?
Well, Gretchen Wilson is living proof that smokeless tobacco is a dangerous habit that is not easy to give up. Gretchen told the CMA Celebrity Close-Up that she finally summoned up enough strength to quit cigarettes, but the smokeless tobacco demon still dogs her, and she said, it's disgusting. It's harder to quit than cigarettes.
The chick is on Shaw?
Yeah.
Yeah, she actually has a song about it. And somebody actually protested her because she would take a chalk can out during, I think it's called, it's something about the circle in your jeans.
Got it.
And she would hold one up during the song. And they said, you're really promoting, tobacco. You shouldn't do that.
Does she talk about all the possibilities of
no,
gum cancer, whatever?
No, she doesn't.
Well, at least we bring that up.
You certainly do. You've always mentioned the fact that you can have cancer. You can lose your jaw. And it's not really a substitute. In fact, I think...
Why wouldn't she just get on the nicotine gum? I don't want to go to a concert and watch some chick blowing out brown fluid.
I think it's
out of her mouth.
It's the hip country chick thing. You got the can, and it goes in your jeans, and it's kind of a cool country thing.
That's not a chick thing.
It's a country thing, and that's what the song is about.
I had a chick bum a pouch off me yesterday.
She looked like?
Pretty attractive blonde.
So you dipping and walked up and said, hey, can I have some of that?
No, I was sitting at a bar. She was sitting next to me. She goes, hey, can I have one of those? I'm like,
was she doing it just to be cute, or do you think that was a regular thing? Because I knew a chick that
she knew to ask the bartender for a spitter and put the napkin in the cup and the whole 9 yards.
Okay.
That's not attractive. That would almost be another deal breaker. That and the nipple growing out of a tooth. Or either way. Nipple growing out of a tooth out of a nipple. You get the idea.
Yeah. I had a girlfriend who did it, and there was something...
Was she hitting on you?
Kind of. But she said she'd done it before. I had a girlfriend who did it. She did Copenhagen. She called me a pussy for dipping skull.
Wow.
Oh, God.
And she was...
Now you've...
Yeah.
I think you've told your story.
Yeah.
She what?
Damn.
I mean, this wasn't like some country girl or anything like that. This was a debutante type girl. But there was something very cool about sitting there watching a game with your girlfriend.
And you both...
yeah?
One cup.
I know, we'd each have our own. But yeah, you're just sitting there and we're both spitting.
Oh, his and hers.
Uh-huh.
Are you sure she was a chick?
Yeah.
I'm positive.
We don't know that.
Are you talking about the girlfriend or the chick?
The girlfriend.
Yeah, I'm positive.
The one that called you a pussy because she was doing long cut and you weren't.
No, I'm positive she was a girlfriend. We dated for months.
That's just damn odd. And I'm with Russ. It's not attractive.
You sure she wasn't hiding anything on you?
Yeah, I'm pretty much I saw it all.
Oh. Sure she wasn't a post?
Yeah, I'm positive.
Dan's right. That sounds like a post.
No. Known her a long time. I'd known her years before that.
You got you a transgender woman.
No.
Trend spitter.
All right. Did anybody find anything? I wanted to test some type of projectile out of the cannon just to see what it would do.
Go ahead.
I had something I thought of.
What?
Let me get it in my pocket.
Bite-sized Snickers?
Yeah.
Well, you going to shove that in the end of it and see if it comes out? Oh, I know it'll come out.
I'm just curious what kind of blast we get out of it. Right, will this fit in the barrel?
Yeah, it should. Yeah, just squeeze it down a little bit. Like a little more, yeah, like that.
How about like that? I just squished it down. We go like that?
Yeah.
There. Take it out there and blow that out.
Okay.
Don't forget the two-way. Maybe one more thing while he's setting up, then we'll go.
Sure thing. The Snickers thing just it reminded me of the Mr. T commercial we watched last week. And I had like a little stash of random candy in my desk.
Oh, that's right. The
Mr. T spot.
They already pulled that spot off the air, right?
Yeah. And that was the one in the UK where he comes out shooting the Snickers cannon at the
gay guy?
The speed walker.
But the guy comes off as being gay because he's wearing little yellow shorts.
That's why they got protested. Because, you're doing that to a gay guy. Go get some nuts. I still have the audio if you care. It's 59. You start out with this little guy, gay guy, walking down, swishing his hips down the sidewalk.
Nah, I've heard it.
Okay.
How long before you set up, Trey?
I'm ready. You want me to shoot at anything, or?
No, I just want to get an idea of what's going to happen.
All right. Gavin's car is about 30 feet away. All right. No! Gavin, it's not wise to push me when I'm not the trigger of the cannon. No! Let me out! I love that car! Let me out! No! Should I do it? No!
Is he near his car?
He's about to be.
No, don't shoot it with him near the car.
Okay.
What is he doing?
He's running to move his car.
Oh.
So he's in the car?
Yeah, now he is.
How long before he's out of shot?
He's out of shot now.
Give him one over the bow.
Okay.
Jesus. Did we miss the bow?
We didn't. Well, JD,
I can't hear you, Trey.
I hit JD's truck.
You what? Oh, you hit my truck? You son of a bitch.
Let's go, Dan.
All right. For more information on the Russ Martin Show, including pictures, videos, and more, go to russmartin.com. To answer any questions you may have about the show, go to russmartin.info. To email the show and during the show only, send that to studio@russmartin.com. Other show websites, johndavidryan.com, danO'Malley.com, djclo.net, treytrenholm.com, and for Chuck the Band Manager, chuckwheat.com. Russ gets his guitars and band equipment from the Guitar Center. Their website, guitarcenter.com. And the official site for Live 105.3 is live1053.com.
See you guys tomorrow.
You can now listen to The Russ Martin Show anytime you want on the web at russmartin.info.